told say for such long distances no I was a driver for no eyemienu and so no this is not happening. This is not happening. Hwananu ada de ekosi ewo eye Accra Kumasi road. I say sorry for bia omo ko nhyiamudie. Nipa be over 18 and atwa nanano won nhie do through that particular accident. So why are we doing this to ourselves as a nation? As some way a bunny a can me pa also bomoding na kebio. Asama aba ye can be no accident on our road ekum nkrofo no ye best wo so can be o because the one kebia o chine bi no ebeka se nya wo no kwetrodo asem yi one kebia o chine bi ebeka Patrick let saying
Prof na me adom ma
maybe aboko there
na me adom me ho
for God and country ya tena say
ya san ba
ya the brain etifo and then
30th July
2025
July so eko
ba oni say Ghana hapa to the biana miraho
kafra
eno na do ba man sheda na papa ana me say me some research on this road accident because eno no me promise you for say me the member and quickly my yenko board no so ne yenko nko ade my ade bi ho
sure
road accidents in Ghana comprehensive statistical analysis and crisis assessment from 2021 to 2025.
That's right.
It is an evidence-based policy research and a public health emergency analysis. And remember, the data now, is gathered from the National Road Safety Authority data integration. And also remember, what we say, there's something popping up there. Actually critical. It means that you were 21.6% surge in road deaths in year 2025.
Wow.
Yeah, but can was some later in the research my year, which is being captured under Abotchie's voice today. Yan share the executive summary of the public health emergency. Yan share year 2025. Year 2020. Life lost January to June. SOMPA 1,504. Okay. Yan share 2025. Increase in deaths. What's a percentage now? Me refer you know. It's been shown over there. 21.6%. Later in the presentation, you see the reason why you had that 21.6%. And then the total crashes. Year 2025, year woman. For the first half of year 2025, Ghana ya recorded 7,289 accidents.
Wow.
And every day, biana nipa onwo no per what is on the board no aye 8. So quickly, yanko hwe 2023 as ye hono no. Total deaths in year 2023 no aye 2,276. Nipa omu ye in the whole of year 2023. Accident dudu a see ya sa nipa dudu no hwere won nkwa no na ye 10,614 crashes. First yanko year 2024 no ewo afimu ni nyina no won ya ewu ye no hwe aye 1,800 na hwe crashes no aye 9,802 crashes, meaning that there's some reduction over there. But let's go to 2025. Just the first half of the year. Year 2025. After July, her deaths are recording 1,504 deaths, as against the crashes 7,289 crashes. So it means that in year 2023, now that it was improving. But when we come to 2024, now we should statistics now better. But 2025,
just a half.
So that is why we are saying that we are in a crisis stage, and the critical indicators critical crisis indicators already no matter say Ghana ha say ban akwenhyemu a ye we are in a crisis state. Now look, Ghana faces unprecedented road crisis with 21.6% surge in deaths in the first half year of 2025.
Wow.
Now, say ekobani say na continue there, then it means say answer na afi 2025 ebe ko ewiye no. Ya be nya one year ebe wu o yakwantempo ahodo so no ebe ko be 3000. Ebe ko be 3000. Now 1 year ta wu e yakwantempo so no emema dodo emema na ye dodo Patrick. Emema no account for about 78% of womu a womu wu e yakwantempo so.
Emema no
78%.
Na America o mo ko ebi.
Until the end show. Let's look at the economic impact. They say cars do involved in accidents. Cars do I say 12,354 cars. Just look at it. 12,354 cars. And then look at the healthcare system under extreme pressure with 8,364. It's just 6 months. 6 months. And you want to say your hospital say no. Just say Ghana ha you bought 1 year enya akwensia ho ka. Do 8,364 injuries. Because I depend do epra no mo koda eye ayaresa bia. Anya o mamu ni sika na yesa de hwe. So why can't we prevent these accidents on our roads? Now, Mishara here some multi-year trend analysis. We share from 2021 to 2025. We share board no swa. Who the hell? Ghana road accident 5-year comprehensive trend analysis. Okay. Blue no signify a total crashes. Okay. Now uko a red na 1 year uwo and yellow no so ye one more and one pra. Share year 2021. A check for battle. Wow, person who benefited from the discussion. But boarding na kwa Facebook pages here. Bibia etwegu ho. Bibia etwegu. 2021. SOMPA FM. Yellow no ejina ho emaden. One more mu pray. And 2021, one more mu pray through accident. They are saying 18,000.
Wow.
But usha kevna, usa kevno abafoma anasa pija. Okay, quickly. Yanko share a year 2025. One more mu pray. Accident no. Saying 16,728. 728.
Yeah.
728. So what do to a year 2021 no more. Year 2021. Year 2021 18,000. But I say year 2025 ya ba mu half. Hwe nipa dodo a April 16,728.
Half no.
Okay, fast forward. Young share omo. Quickly, young share omo. 2021. Young share omo ye. Oh. 2021. The whole of the year 2021. Nipa 2,500 ne wu.
2005.
Nipa 2,500 ne wu ye. Now fast forward. Uba a year 2025 Who the heck? First half
3,008. Half a year.
Half year no. Nipa wu a year 3,008. But what did even 2021 Nipa say 2,500. So what is happening?
That's about 150%.
Yes, so what is happening to the nation? This one, government would have to see it as a crisis.
Wow.
Government would have to see it as a crisis. Okay, so let's move on and see. Masaya, some graphs also here. Monthly deaths 2024 versus 2025. Musume bi anipa ewu no. Anti we dey yankode nkwohwe January. Blue no represent year 2024 and red 2025. Okay, in 2024 nipa dodo omu wu ye. Omo yesen in the month of January no 2024 nipa dodo sen na wu ye. Nipa 205 meboa. Yembra year 2025 in the first month of January no nipa sen na wu ye.
Wow.
251. Okay, quickly. Yanko February 2024. Nipa do rosen na wuye. 210. 2024 January February. Yanko 2025 February. Yanko nipa do wuye. Omo 255. So clearly, if you look at the data here presented,
2025 half year, no.
Just a bazaar.
Just the half year.
Just the half year. And look at the crash severity trends. And also, number portray or more and more Facebook. No, you can better see it for yourself. And then also know that we have the trend analysis insight. The trend analysis insight. Peak crisis period with highest crashes number. And people can see for themselves. And then the root causes of these road accidents. Root causes. Let's take a look at it. Quickly, let's take a look at it. Now, what is happening here will be very difficult for us to comprehend. It will be very, very difficult for us to comprehend. So you see that what is happening in Ghana now, say road accidents. There be a shim nipa pa. May catch no a shim nipa. And clearly, if you look at the data that I have provided on the screen, share root causes analysis of the accidents. Share red no agent hama. Driver fatigue. Driver na breno. Red no. Driver fatigue.
No, breno gusu driving.
No, breno gusu driving. Blue no aye overspeeding. Yellow no aye reckless overtaking. And now here's the other color now. Drunk driving, then poor roads, vehicle defects, and others.
It was also poor road. No grandpa starting.
Into that my idea. Yankon share a driver fatigue, you know. It contributes about 28% of accidents on our roads. Contributes about 28% of accidents to do a where quantum also. Look at it. It contributes about 28%. Okay, quickly. Yanko share overspeeding. Overspeeding share a contribution about how many? 25% of our road accidents. Now, yanko share reckless driving. 18%. And then let's look at drunk driving. A contributor about 12%. And then the others, poor roads, a contributor about 8%.
That's a poor road.
They may poor roads. But when we share a day we are, nature said 1 year a drive here one bread.
So still not to drive it.
Or brand or da. Or bressa no that was still also. So we are well, so with all these analysis that we have done, we have seen say there are some other contributing factors because if you are or a commercial driver or as I want to see some crown get but was all working extra. Now all the person and also the acquisition. You share the enforcement gaps. Enforcement. 1 year, your form will say, was say, Obushama and Ranya Juma or Yaquan. Opposite for 1 year. 1 year. They don't do it. They don't do it.
Oh dear.
And then let's look at the daily impact and human cost analysis. Yeah. Every day, be a nipa bear and watching
8.2.
Day be a so accident to do a 40. Nipa do a EPRA through accidents, you know, 46. And between every 36 minutes, be a accident see or Ghana. Between 36 minutes, be a accident see or Ghana. Between 36 minutes, be an accident see or Ghana. And you know, I don't know. I have some information too on the regional statistics. For Greater Accra, 1,243 in the first quarter of 2023. Ashanti, in the first half of 2024, Ashanti Nipadudu Ewuye, 67% of the total, 67.5% of the total. So look at what is happening. And then we have the other regions also there.
SOMPA
So quickly, I don't know. Say you share the high risk corridors and hotspots Ghana within the area say ya capture Etesipa Accra motorway.
Hey.
Then Ediba high speed crashes and heavy commercial traffic. And they are concerned about.
Prof.
Yes.
Accra motorway.
Everyone here call Kumasi Accra Highway. But our Kumasi Accra Highway no. Adia esi ewo hodo say driver dey no wa bre driver fatigue zone long distance commercial routes because I heard a driver for no bra and akwensia no esi Cape Coast Takrady Road when him say Cape Coast Takrady Road also a tourism and commercial traffic convergence one say also akwensia si pa
Cape Coast Ghana so hon
and then say ya ka bebia ya ka taboni papa pedestrian knockdown within the urban centers mining areas so no idea esi and you know we are trying to conclude. But when we are concluding, the embassy catch a buying say, "Are happening? What is happening?" And then I think happening. What is happening? And then I think the other things we have to look at. We have to declare a national emergency declaration.
That's right.
Because our roads are no more safe. As a country, Ghana, me took my cry. Now me yam shesheme. So tomorrow we will be continuing with this section.
That's right.
But we are going to walk them through. Niama was here as of mania. Sani ye boni e koso ya kwantim ponso no. Etu obetwa. Abusha for mamen kona men konkodi nkomo yemra sisia. GPRT chairman I can believe you me. My producer is always on point.
That's right.
Minimo can say when you're GPRT chairman, our Ashanti region, Ora Sumaila Boache, Yenen Babedin Common on For God and Country on SOMPA 106.5 FM. I mean, kwa mano so na mema ye papa ye nua bema Ora Malam Sumaila Boache Akwaba. Malam Yama kwa baba SOMPA 106.5 FM For God and Country jumedi so.
Onye ba me jisi oguru.
Me ba chona pom ti sen.
Nyame adom na musmo ho ti sen.
Nyame adom ye ho ye pa. But say ena wi ye frewa bokode but enya better sa. Akwanhia dodo a esi wo yakwantempon so ro. Malame hadwen pa o. A hard dream, papa. I don't know, sir. I feel National Road Safety Authority. Figures for the first half of year 2025. Nipa dudu ewu ewo yakwantempon so no. Beya 1,500. Malam, sir, muti san komo ya. Bia no send up komo no ayemo because we are drabani.
Na min shiraw dimedi ahudi ene mo apeso bo Ghana na kwanchia ekofem edati le basa anu a eye ne kure na emu hie pa aka kan da nura ye se apimini ahadum a kan kwanchia ma Ghana de chie Ghana de chie efrimu na omoja nyanka eni visia ebiaja ekunafo ahmeti eya enka ebetia fa no ayi bibi ama ken kudusa na so tena hohwe eni eduma etso obi ya obu ne nebu so ena ma san ko hie nyina aba ye ni pei obi a wa aduma kere yakopon di ama no se de twere sem kan yeah, drama for ye di mate yakaka ya baba GPRT ye kase ye ni nyema e cause accident na ye ni ga na se ba yo na ni company for e be tie e di nyema gu na kwamu a e de kwanhia be ko fam eni asemo.
Malam hwehwehwemu kakra ya ye niema edi akwanhia no titiriw etaba pa ne ye driver ni a wabra a wokaka na woda speeding bebre obi also so overtaking ni kra wo ya won hwe no wa ye overtaking no ewo na kwan so obi also so a wa ring sapa en wode edi kaka no ya kwan no so aye factor ana car na ye use on car no cry to the dia car no cry no and your road ready enough say the car no cry ebesi ya kwan so na ye di assistant the pegum e dia call one place to the other and we are saying say with all these factors amika ho asama kire oyi nhwehwemu ayaye e kire say ade a ekum yempa wo ya kwantempon so ro eye driver fatigue say driver for mo bra wamode kaka nkankan ewo Accra Kumasi kwan so ade wo GPRT for mu yi ano sesen
the gas am say enya abosuni mi lu kra o ti say ye daba for di ye branch ni bi ye kire kakra wo ensanwa do agiri kwan no so mo amuhuri na ne kure ni nyame anim ye sa ne kure enye me cause accident no obi potholes no Ghana ni ye potholes wo odu wa no atorobo manfani oki Burkina Niger Mali woni be ye potholes no wo e Ghana ni na odu wa atorobo no na ka ka tele woni be potholes wo no woni bi ka wode kwa na wode ko Ghana ni break here Sadi party be pia Ghana ni ka no
SOMPA FM
ana ko nsia ko ba de to so nyenu wo fi wani mu ba no wo say wo de be da ko no photos ni ho wo ha wo no ho ba wani se photos wo ntimrika wo de ba no wo ba o pia so wo se photos wo de bomu a de ka be nya ko nsia nti no wo doja ba Ghana ni kwa no o ba sa nipa no so amiemu anwura mu a etu a nipa be wu mo no wurem e kwan ka ho bi no ma driver for ka tell me say if you Kumasi airport man photos you wo
abofo kwan mo
mo uta abofo kwa na ma wa ho
mi ankasa ma bomuda
me da se nti enye bia nti minister bia fa kwa no so da
de bia omonam so
MP bia fa kwa no so da
omonam so omo kan ne me alaji bibo mala mi bo omo kan ne ya papa nti omonam kwan no so
na omma me no omo asenu no omo na nanom ehia pon de omo kan ne lampusa enti se MP no ono e highway for mi yako tia sa amena no se abai na ho bonso no se wo be ye kwan no a what was media yankoye who sell it to me before no kwa hansa no
yeah
follow so what was big the hopper huye
me hu pa
madaba for the catcher me amati ma for the ye tumi aso mo so maye no na dira mo ye na sa pie ko die ya mo ko die ya na dira pie na essence of what type e tucha obi time aba di pali huru wo sani ya lata na ko pai e ko si akoba
malam we nyina wo kan me ba we nyina wo kan e wo mo ni nyina ye hu e wa ha so ya kwan nye portals anye but nhwehwemu a ya ye no aye driver bra wo be bre ni na wo be da e wo steer no so no eno no contribute about 28% of our road accidents. Okay.
Bibi.
Minim ji so kan.
Minim driver for the bredi nkomo. Walodu sinai. Walodu brekum. Walodu techiman. Kintampo. Wa temere. Otuaru mira obetina konkran. Traffic na wo Kumasi ebu akwa traffic. ɛboa ho ne ɛsi ɛboa ho ne kronom traffic ɛne ti no driver ni no ɛɛba no wɔtumi double speed no wɔ double speed sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wɔbɛbi table kumasi a nsɛm ade akye ɛde kwanhyia ba wɔtu a wɔɔba no wɔtu bɛɛ anadwo bɛɛ atoafo a wɔba no wɔdwiri sɛ so wɔatumi amɛtwa kumase na adeɛ kyere na osi a traffic na wɔso ame mɛkuro pɛk kurom a sɛ wɔatena akɔ dwe so no na mo a double speed no ɛde kwanhyia ba ɛnɛ wotu nkan ɛbɛ kumase a nkadɔnhwere nan abuso anum wadu ɛnam traffic ɛne kwan na ɛnyɛ nti no ɛne round bɔmpi a ɛyɛ no driver ne tumi di dɔnhwere no wɔtwe na wɔnuru kumase ɛno nso ti ma ɔbrɛ ɛkɔba enti yɛtu kwan kɔɔ Saudi Arabia na mekɔɔ Saudi Arabia Medina ɛba Maka ɛyɛ 5 hours journey wodu baabi a abaa yɛ te sɛ deɛ wɔdu baabi a tɔre budu wɔ no na wo dɛbɛ ni woamane akɔ hɔ womane kɔ hɔ a skip na ɔno bɛhɛ tam ɔno tu firi Medina sɛ woatena sɛ du 4 hours a wotumi tan wobɛda wotumi tan Ghana aban sɛ da wapake na wada 1 hour asɛ watoa so na mu sɛ wo sɛ Ghana ha ɛhe na aban hyɛ mmara sɛ otie tu bɔrega bɔko na brogo maa ɛbɛsɛ akɔnkran ɛhe na oduru yɛ a Ghana aban akyɛke ne sɛ
SOMPA FM
wofi hi na ɛba made wei bi wotu waa ɛno anadwo wo sɛ driver wai mini bi watcha 8 hours da Ghana aban ma kwan sɛ wada Ghana aban ma kwan sɛ wɔna a pati yɛ ni 2 minutes ɔkasa driver ni sɛ wowasi a time eti yɛnyɛ mmara na ntete yɛ nyinara na driver ni a wɔtumi anim ɛnhyɛ ho so no Ghana aban ma na ahyɛ sɛ wɔna by force na pati yɛ ni na ɔtika mu so wo sɛ nye driver ni ne wɔda by force so ɛyɛ mmara na ahyɛ sɛ mo nkwa ho nti wɔrɛse sani na ne ɛkɔ na ɔngyɛne no awia wotra kentampo bepɛ no akɔ a ne wapake na do nsa akɔka o ties no saa ahidi paa ɛwe ntɛm ne wapake ne wada ɛnɛ ni hɔ Ghana ni pasi yɛ ni ti kaa mu a wɔhwɛ ne time ne wɔhwɛ driver no wɔn akyerɛ sɛ a ɛbɛwɔ awɔ sɛ ne yɛ biadu na pasi yi na ɛma control driver ni ɛyɛ obi a wɔtumi nhyɛ ne ho so a ne wɔtie pasinyafoɔ no wɔde ɔmo kɔnɔ ɔde nkwanhyia akɔba ebi nso no sɛ paasi akyɛ si kwan ne nyi firi hɔ na anadwo obi n'ani ehua deɛ papa yɛsɔ adaati bi n'ani a ɛnɛ kaa bebree nam pa mu a laati ɛbobɔ soro no yɛnhyɛ mu ɔmo yi firi hɔ
ɛnɛ ɛyɛ no korɛ paa
wobɛtɔ wuram na menka asɛm bi nkyerɛ wo magyina abafoɔ bɛka asɛm bi kyɛ na metu kae ɛfa Kumase kɔ adwira Kumase ɛkɔ Kyachiman Kumase kɔ Sunyare Kumase kɔ Cape Coast Takoradi yɛmehu yɛ no sɛ filling station bebree ayɛ filling station kwan no so a nsuo tɔ a na pia ne nyinaa pia nyɛ ne nyinaa bɛgu kwan eti sɛ nsuo tɔ a na kwan ayɛ ketewa deɛ wɔba no ne wɔkɔ nyina hɔ na ɔmo dɔɔgye fa eti sɛ adeɛ sɛ na ɔwɔtwe na ɔkoro ne nsuo tɔ a obi a ɔyɛ hɔhoɔ no wɔnom sɛ anwea twea bɛgu kwan mu bɔta no so a yɛnyi ɛna nsuo yɛ baabi mfa ɛno nso tumi kɔ so accident
nokorɛ paa
eti na serɛ bibia no ɛyɛ tumi yɛ ne yɛnyɛ yɛadwe sɛ bɛyɛ MP4 no yɛ ɔmo asɛdeɛ na dabafoɔ so yɛnyɛ asɛdeɛ
meba watoa so na sɛ woka sɛ wɔne a ɛwɔ aban mu ɛnyɛ wɔn asɛdeɛ a asɛdeɛ no kyerɛ mu kakra
wɔn asɛdeɛ no sɛ baabi a aban ɛnyɛ n'adwene sɛ wɔyɛ kwan no a photos wɔ mu no mu nkɔtua photos no your highway workers wɔ a ɔmo musom so a yɛti ɔmo ka ɔmo deɛ sɛ ɔmo mbisi kɔɔtaare no a nie nam baabi a photos wɔ no ɔmo tuatua ɔmo asɛdeɛ no aban ɛnim sɛ wodi kwa sɛ woyɛ nantwie no nyinaa a wogya ɔmo mu ba kwam dabani nam highway wɔnam ɔwɔ sɛ nantwie ateɛ si kwam at once wɔgya ateɛ si kwam at once ɛtu kɔ so accident kane no kuma se ha na KCC ebi baabi a no mɔfa anyaka a ne apɛ nipa gu ne anam kurom wo a wɔgya wo nwan ne nantwie ne ate no ne agyina kɔ wobaa ne abɔ ɔka ɛnɛ Kumasi airport runabout nantwie ne nam kurom
malame as nkɔmɔ wɔ a yɛdi no ho aban mu mpanyimfoɔ etie yɛn paa na ma ɔmo aso nte sɛ yakwan no potholes no ade a ɛha adwen ana wasa ka ne bio sɛ cars a ɛtɛ sɛi sisi kwan mu saa cars no ebere bi atwa mu ne yɛ towing cars bi wɔ hɔ saa towing cars yellow no yɛnhu bio na yɛbisa sɛ mo a driver fo koya na aban bi atwa mu a sɛ ɔmo ka sɛ ɔmo de towing levy bi ba mo yɛ ne sɛ mo nti aseɛ sanka towing levy ba ya anka cars sɛi si kwan mu a anka tempestuously saa car na sɛi si kwan mu no saa car no yɛbɛyi afiri hɔ but deɛ ha drink kɛseɛ paa na ne sɛ adrafafo a wɔn da anadwo ɛna yɛnhwehwɛ mu a yɛayɛ no so kyerɛ sɛ akwanhyia no dodoɔ na every enyumre no nsia kɔpem the following morning no nsia no ɛhɔ na akwanhyia no dodoɔ na atasi ɛnti yɛ anadwo nsɛm wadrafafo no mepsrɛw to wɔn fu mine so ɔkaka no wabrɛ a wɔn gye na home sɛ wohwɛ ɛyɛ the high risk corridors ya na hotspots baby a akwanhyia atasi paa na akratema motorway accident si wɔ hɔ paa na motorway ɛsan sɛ ɛda hɔ no nti no adrafafo no mmirika tenten sɛ woba Kumasi ani Accra highway no so a ɛno no ade a yɛhwehwɛ mu ama yɛhu sɛ ekum ade hyɛ wɔ saa kwan no so no ɛyɛ sɛ driverfo a wɔn bra wɔn da so ɛkaka wɔn so obi fi boroga ɔno nko a one driver ɔba sɛ deɛ waka no baby kɔ a wo drive for some hours a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔda kakra Ghana ha eni ha Cape Coast Takrari Road ɛno so ko sɛ wokɔ ɛyɛ aban centers a yɛ ɛwɔ yɛ krokrom ɛhɔ na ka bɔ nipa paa na malam nkɔmɔ wei a mede to anim yi dem poten paa na ɔbɛka kyerɛ wɔn a driver for because 90% of akwanhyia dodo a esi wɔ yɛ mɛmo ha ɛyɛ driver for ɛmfom so nti na ɛyɛ a ɛba
Dava ni biara obetu car na benu na cafe. Kane no ne yɛ no na cafe na de ntina tu. Wo de ntina tu a ɛnya ne bɛti akɔ. Onna. Na problem e wo mu ne sɛ sɛ wo lo do akɔ temere na no na cafe a. Wo ko du temere a. Na si pasi afɔ nyina na 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 jane. Wo bɛ ya na ne mada.
Lines not to call, but we've lost him. Yeah, we are trying very hard to get Malam Sumaila Boachi GPRT chairman Ashanti region. Now you know a young common. Idea a hard dream pa a ye. A queen shadow do a kuyen a way memuhano. Idea a hard dream pa a tia shat na yenene a young commodore. Na afri ya befi muha na ne asamoah da hono. Na sa asem no nkomo no so ye di e wa ha Patrick say wetie nkomo no
Prof Malama Makasa pa Wakasa pa accident ni kuyen oh ye kwan so
yeah we are dying
na ko be bit say Cape Coast to Accra to Cape Coast transfer Prof
yeah
car ni bitim be san ho a e san ho say ya ne ho mframa no
etimi
sheki car no serious mframa no keke na be san ho no. But
sometimes I keep worrying. Say, I was say Ghana had yetimi hyeda e ka say aposifo oboba ya kwantempon so no omuswa
yeah megimedi
I can say every highway biano I was saying various top checkpoints because I had you
says ya mom crowd the Cape Coast kwan so crowd omo yadi edu anwumre ni dia almost every 100 meters biano is about 200 meters biano a police for barrier yeah edu anwumre ni dia but anopa ne awia no dia accidents
too much a national emergency.
Yeah, sure.
Government would have to pay particular attention to it because Charlie, it can happen to you. It can happen. I bet me to be. So senior oti hai manosu sumna so. De bia okohwe na busha for e kumase a. Oh, misu de bia me nam kwan no so safo kan ka wonam so. Obi anam so bi. E bet me to obi a. Balance wala isa ma akwa ba bio na wutu adriver fofo.
The American say, I dear me, yeah, and the name crop for yeah, I'm one, you two are double for. So, now, when you become now, no Nascafe now, not in Chiriguma, and my own now. So, could do Tamari and also could do bodyguard, never saw that, and anima, Uber die, Uber ya, and anima. One load over, and then another two came. And then two come over, up and Nascafe, as I knew him. There you moja, and the dynamic battle and. Second, a real accident. He misre, when you come on up with Biada. A dog walk, and the Yaka Rap for no sono. So, what was one crack? Daba for us, we are not a year long journey. To up a dollar for me. A dog walk chance said, Wakato bass, and a bass back with your home music crown, and 15,000. I had to discount 1.5 billion.
SOMPA
50 billion. The body power.
1.5 million Ghana cedis.
And now, union for us or Mutiti, a more baby union, almost a cowbee. But shall I be come movie?
Hey,
Mima and Fato home. Union me and signing 9 oak Marcia. Obia Lodu Cosim. Obia Lodu Cotameri. Obia Lodu Co Accra. First can first say. Obia could do a question number one board. If you do Gakwamuha, will do OA, will do VIP, will do GPRTU. But only Nana, you know what here. Amma, Tiatia Bemu said, Saka and Ketwane, more, and Namkakwano, more Munya challenge, and Yano. If you do a problem also Nika, it's what Brakranua, no, there's a party for Mioni, Mionino, and a new shade, Ecobano. Kagman, Mionibia, inside the back for say, Samrea. And therefore, the Abba say, a Finipe Wupa Dawson. My wedding, there be a wedding, Sam Mike said, Yede, Akra Eco, Samado. Kadaba phobia and home, yea, cano, yes, in what? So who knows who you are, and your friend could be. Yea, cano, and Yamabian, young when she piano. And then, Yababa Daba from Penifua, ye deep at the from Penifon, see no crown abanum, Miss Lomo, Omunya Micatente. Omunya and sa asira no mo twetwetwe no asira mo twetwetwe me Nescafe no mo nom edit drive no memfa asidemra ka ewra fo bi so o penkura aka enkura no na di mirika ba so de ma panini a obehwe ka ne ye no o ti panini de ho aso okwa yie ho aso okwa busia o we so we sei no de mankura it me sra panifo no mo erane transport said enkwanhia na start edoso enti yenya American tente no wa bra no wada light light na e wo kago light ni tanka drivers ni kan light bebregu e wo so no police force hwele yenyi every that kan so mo ma highlight na de enkwanhia ba
Malam Smala Boachi, Ebeda was a passer, only a train come that would want to wish you well, but only our driver for this year, a competition in the Biano, only on Indian como said a bear, ya quantum ponsoro, and so a better Eddie Amayeng. Yeda Sepa Yamisha. Yo. Abusha for a Malam Sumala Boachi or a GPRT chairman. Ashanti region, and I'll say, Yene Dingo.
Prof, and some of the Dawson, Malam Assemio Ketcha to a cat light in Western. Say, a drana Japan on Nam Quansa. Sanya Obibe son light, yes, who suit sitting. Black and deep crama who baby. Nancy Minim Yabas almost LED light TV. I am on the bomb car, Nesro. na almost so say normal ba almost say
mama ma kwesi boku akwaba bra kwesi boku na ti say
Minya.
bibi abokore
Amia ebi.
ya nyame de waye bia ma o bi hwe se de ho ai fefefe a wo de te ho ya na chese bibia aye kaba we de busha ma stress mo be so mama me na makwa ahomaro so na me ne aye ye mame aye Linda aye oklu edi enkomo ye nyare ntie se wo ye nhihye mapa se de be ya Greater Accra ha nkane abe so yiren wo bibia. Honorable Linda Oklu, where the SOMPA 106.5 for God and country. Yeah, that's it. Nesama Kwaba Bejubedio.
Yo, first of all, Madam Wasi say, Mama Maba station has SOMPA, yeah, SOMPA FM. And Miss Chia ATF in Ewi.
ATF Ejo, so ATF Edawase. Now, yes, we are Dawase pass and Ewi. Wa grant your audience a yede wo bedi nkomo na sabre enkran bebi wo ho a esum kabi edu anadwo a driver for complaining timemu for complaining ajebia no minim say wa bra na wo ba your office as the regional minister for Greater Accra na asamba ko pa na da wakoma so pa na yese street lighting system no obehwe amana ye djuma na ye bisa say sabre akwakosi sen
Yo, that's it. First of all, to say okay, me assume office, me can say me 50 days in office, at least 50% of the your friend is street light Greater Accra be de ebeso. We no me to me achieve ye nyame adom. Mo amu de hu dance say amanfo kwa witness here. Na omo ba Facebook any other media platforms say ampa ya mekan no maye unfortunately no to say ne can initially no na you take you over na ye ni DC ya na say MC na MC bia ni post enti me imagine say I'll take that challenge say na be ya nyame ya adum ni e to me confirm ye MCs na obia be take care of the district. Na when anyame adum ye confirm me MCs. In fact, my first media engagement with the MCs, me maumuti asese. Number 1, ewo Greater Accra, me priority, enye me priority, His Excellency the President. Taxa or the minister make sure say all the street lights, Greater Accra, near fully within Mimi jurisdiction. Juma. Secondly, sanitation within the district and other related issues. Na me catch omusu say omuba omuhun say light dudu na ni aye de yaso. And I say what challenges? There any challenges? Challenges ni say ya fix street light na wie no. I was say make sure say maintenance enu na ebe survive here. Because who fix street light na waja unko sha say do na say do now bet na wa ebia na media this obi akasa ube kona be 100 de duma ube dey office nyina but say who for me tax force now mo monitor street light and na ube hu say mienu edu na wa fix ochina kwa we say hu say bia say aye den edum na wa say we na me di to omanim honestly speaking no ye di to omanim no me intia me tene say street light ya nkasa po me bomb me hu modi me my lighting majority of the streets Greater Accra dudu na ye den are off.
Na me patrol me ntwa wano so me dem say one kasa no performance target na wo set ma ho a wo ka kire nse wa achieve no still ye kwhwe N1 Spintex roads some major roads in Accra, especially from Circle to even Ofanko Junction. Wa won nyina edasumo.
Me can be say some of the roads are under construction. Into roads is under construction intentionally no contractors na then omuyi cables na connected to the street lights.
But the roads I've mentioned to you, the roads are not under construction.
No, if Uber for says it's not, but ebia now baby. In fact, from roads and highways, from roads and highways. Me kaipa me here press conference. Me state indicated roads now they are under construction. Roads and highways. Omuka in fact ejuma ya yani energy commission and yani roads and highways, urban roads and feeder roads and this friends exercise. Omubaye TSA places be wakwa. We cannot fix the street lights because post maybe a main friends cables no one now. Omuba connected to maybe a light street lights one. Omu ye juma wo ho. For that matter no.
But to crave your indulgence, I want to find out which are those areas now.
Honestly speaking, I don't have the figures here.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the figures here, but like I said, we are meeting all the MCEs hopefully next week because in Kanye say you better not Ochina, but Ochina no Friday weekend ada edini festival Gamashi Tema omunye edimi omu festival into MCEs they are preparing towards the festival into your live coverage the end to me so into your shift here next week you know before you best start remember omu street no baby near your light here na juma confirm before they took over and places now is under construction now we couldn't work there no and also you debate to
because
every MC every county so far obet now the office with regards to street lights there now wait me here in terms of maintenance in terms of purchase of street lights making sure so obia district there is light into next week you know SOMPA you better invite him
but once I woke up some assemblies you know you had advocated for the assemblies to receive 1% levy charge on power by consumers by ECG for street lighting. Now, maybe that's a specific maintenance work framework. Ben, and what develop one more be achieve sa ere niswadi huni.
Oh, some of the contractors, in fact, maintenance is part of their package. Almost they have a system whereby all the street lights are almost fixing. They have a system they monitor into where call offer themselves street lights are off. In fact, honestly, some of the contractors told us, sir, some of the street lights are off. There was some places due to monitoring now, but because these people are new, after chair MCs, after now Zimi office, and it will take time for them. To go through their handing over notes from their various the coordinating directors on meeting. We just want to give them the benefit of that. But like I said, press conference, they are going to put the measures on the monitor street lights in place. So that the whole Ghana, where obiama the accounts we are. Then the media will take them on. The media is going to take them on because where is part of the resetting agenda. His Excellency Amaye who said or all the streets Greater Accra. Sounds now what taxi all the regional ministers cut across. So my district is Greater Accra. Making sure say all the lights within the Greater Accra region is what?
Yeah, but I was say, but answer the Bema Crano. There's this thing that bothers me. Sir, Usha before Momo Ba Baimwa, Kane Abaina no Wohono under the leadership of His Excellency Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. They had committed $15.8 million through MIDA between year 2020 and 2021 on the street lighting replacement project. But yet, your roads, your lights, dark. I don't know the kind of assurance you are going to give us, though, because what me can some more but on the ground, so no. I'm not for complaining, say, and come on, only this is it's not reflecting on the ground. So how then do we maintain our lights on?
It is the previous government.
Sure.
Mr. Wo, me Pasenya ne Ghana has it. $15.8 million now. Almost a year committed to this street lighting project. Even Jubilee House enim ho kra stretch me na me call some light mom any of the street that was lighted before the previous government every so ana I mean your friend is you see is believing what you are saying it's omo sika na omo gi no and reflecting the roads so all the stretch cut across the entire country bebiedum before omo exit office.
So is that supposed to mean say scan omuji yes one the street lighting replacement project you know scan usu say anko to fit that purpose ana
pacho anko akoya nka ye nyina ye behu ye nya ga na ha na nka ye behu say sa sikei omo ato amobia be di one that say ye bo ndi one that and social media is everywhere and na communicating informations all over. Why didn't Omo Kasamu Kofu? Because the previous government only said Omo thought be 1 city, crown percent the entire country, there 1 city. So committing $15.8 million. I didn't know they didn't make it known to the entire country. Say Omo they are fixing street lights. It was never true. And now what I want to let you know, Nese, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Ebibio Oka Oye. It's in any policies. Any your friend is already two joining so by join the campaign. Nyamia Doom almost 50% has been achieved. I can assure you, say this street lighting project, me personal project. Bibi amafa to me so say I'll make sure say all the street lights within the Greater Accra region function. If it doesn't function, I'll be held responsible. And you say you can't keke. You can't. I'm not reflecting. Our post no so. So we can assure you to send a make a channel. The MCs just took office. Let's give them enough time. Like I said, hopefully next week. Obia beba my account status of the streets. Obia streets. So near street lights and what. In fact, we started even Monday. I invited all the assemblies. They came. Obia my rundown of near Kosu areas. Me see no. The when I'm no. You person the publish you know because as under the backlashes among for Kana regional ministers so make sure say stretch street lights within the Greater Accra and I said by Kai Hunsu said aside fixing all the street lights we also have challenges of theft. You catch them say you fix street lights now among for akotutu sa omo tunto scraps yeah, no more to. In fact, it was so difficult for us, even for us to achieve the project, street light project. Say within 50 days in office, at least I was say 70% of the streets are light. It took a number of commitments. Because some of the lights, especially, and maybe I see the stretch of light that they could open. You realize that they go to poor. I was here move to Ebia Kaswa, and I said Madina. You were Kaswa, you ever friend say, Anaju, you ever friend say, hey, call like that they go to poor, baby, or quiet, a Jumano, lights, half of the lights are off. But
say, Ubo Kaswa, didn't say Kaswa, the Greater Accra region.
Yes, Kaswa is part of Greater Accra region.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Kaswa is part of Greater Accra.
Okay, that's right. It's part.
It's Greater Accra also.
Okay, okay, so that's fine. But Yansha Accra Temamoto way, that 19-kilometer stretch, you know, they say light Abaswana.
That light. In fact, that light was you can find out from the residents around. Some of the places you mentioned, that light. You're fixing lights. But can also say who say if I want to born and to meet some of the cables. What I said, that is why I said there should be a task force. Monitor all the street lights, the posts, and who say stretch burn I off. But it takes commitment, and then the public even when you are passing, no one say obi to po. You have the right, so baby side passing. Then all your pony. When a medical sota, I want me constituency. 12 midnight that electricity for omuye juma won. I'm for who some years because they are transformer will be a riada. Omu ya no am for mobilizing am ye ECG for no ehwe omu pa omu bi say omu nu nsempo Emma, yempo ye the court because they took the law into their own hands. What we shouldn't be so.
Okay.
But in the nutshell, Usha at a point, they were right. Just that at a point of Mushu, when no one yard. What I say.
Okay.
So you hand those people to for instance, the police. Now, Oman can interrogate them. So when you are passing by, so beat now, poor one, besides say you have the right. So shall I say me this guy say me stood by one of the posts Jubilee House. I stood there more than 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Me kutu ho na me say light be scala epie. Ama me share with gloves and me here say me share na me bisa so obi be pass by. Akwasi me say there na me here wa never. I stood there more than 30-45 minutes. Amu passes by obia ye busy. Oko obia ntumi bisa me say mami there na oye wo honom. What you say? It's young committed to that because at the end of the day, it's a light in your juma. Ever reducing the theft, ever reducing accidents. Now, a month for aircon, ukwa, now upo juma. Light in the musa, now udia could do fear as soon demu. Into your best them, yes,
but you need a dimuchipa, but an insider from the Ministry of Energy. Your information be or say country new lightning system require constant maintenance, which is not currently in place due to bottlenecks and some misunderstandings among state agencies. Now, how are you going to resolve some of these interagency coordination problems? Very, very important.
He's the minister. Spoke about it, Honorable Jinapo.
Yeah.
And I believe that he'll be addressing those issues very soon. And see, let's leave it there for him. I don't know the plans he has. And see, Obeba with the Mitikasa also a press conference with regards to the street lighting. He's also been tasked. He's also been tasked to make sure that they will give us enough street lights to make sure that the entire country, all MPs has taken delivery of street lights. So we are expecting to say every MP within your jurisdiction, every MP has taken delivery of 200 pieces of street light. It make sure say that 200 pieces of street lights are the amount. Areas are inner because the highways, the lights are different. This is a full crane as a way to be fixed, and the type of street lights is different from what was given to the MPs. So what was given to them is to make sure that the inner roads within their various districts are mobile fixing. But I can assure you, sir, these street light issues, we are going to make sure that we.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. But I don't know. One says, your friend said technology. The solar lightning system, and within your administration, what have you thought about that, sir? The current ones, what is solar? The
oh yes, the energy minister spoke about it. That all the street lights they are almost assigned to solar. So they be boy and said no until I saw because we use photo cell. No, say and then photo cell back could cost about 150. Into the share hopper at the betting na man for 222. Into lights the best to South Africa no pa. Copy menu addition so as into and also weakens the efficiency of the light. Into solar there will be considered. Energy minister spoke about it, Honorable Jinapo. So he spoke about it that it will get to a point so all the street lights will be changed into solar.
Honorable, we are very much grateful for your time. Now, engagement consider SOMPA 106.5 FM to be a part of your engagement, especially relating this particular subject matter. Yedihun street lighting system. We're very grateful for your time.
My pleasure, dear.
All right. Abusiafo Otis na mene Greater Accra Regional Minister. Mami Linda Oklu, Honorable Linda Oklu. Otis mene dinkomo. What's happening to you?
See, the issue of street lights.
Yeah.
Politicians. Any other Ghana hear you. Politicians, we are the problems of Ghana. You know what? This street light at the end. until obe change the authorities way of doing things enkosi aga Kania no enkosi aga yɛde Kania no be chairman MPs nya chebia masem ya me presiding member ya chebia ma you say the assembly Kania 300 aba assembly members need divide them by 6 by 6 no be atam konfie then the installer will make time and come minimum members be madani connection me no ton Kania
what are you saying? Unim assembly member,
former presiding member, please.
And the unim assembly members bia, wamadani connection mena, wamuton Kania. Area of jurisdiction.
I want the whole Ghana. I want assembly member. Find me number 2. MPs did go mufi. You be kwa ba, not the abase e Kania or no. What the abade? Look, Ghana becomes only bright when there's election. It's as simple as that. Under MPP, I know the energy ministry. And it's a poll. I'm talking about Tema. And what Tema I saw it. Yes, I was a constituency chairman and we tried to use incumbency advantage to follow up to say that yeah. And everywhere in the spring test was light. Was able to say, where are the lights? Also, I can say the energy ministry taxing ECG of Tema to put every light on every pole. I didn't think they see a train. You have a trap party about Kania. I was one NDC. I was an assembly member. Same strategy. Same. Yeah, the Kania the bar. MC, you know, the MC enough as the personal property. No good stores. Yeah, be kwa bar. Yeah, campaign. Yes, be a Kania. Yes, be a Kania. Yeah, the only time Ghana become bright is when there's election. It's as simple, straight. The way the system. Yeah, in relation, as if Kania nema Kania and Kania nema vote. And you me say, yeah, the bar, a chairman MPs, who's what here? 200 has been given to the MPs. Are MPs electricians? Do MPs fix light? You can say that, okay, you're taxing every constituency, say ECG for say come polo. Because that idea what we say, ECG for any issues. Because assemblies no, you see post ni bu ha. Governors so Kania na. You can't say why I need be a positive be a one some members here need be and also go for be to be climbing no climbing na can na so enche na trigger bibi me area every time we better can the call adan on the street light the post no load no do so additional load have been added onto the main lines which ECG didn't come to check. It's the assembly that decided that yeah ko about the answer so can president member fee why so can ya so can ya shire gu bi and if you can so no acha 10 na be trigger the call. Me report to ECG load the wash from the doors. So what kind of system have you put in place? And then I go for the meso pay. I have been at me assembly man tamos meso. Me the assembly man John mama meso. Same. Can you on the back? Then the man MP go go fie MCs as say go go fie. Yeah be to aba. Now it say MC here papa. But street light one levy is there. So me as a Ghanaian, we shouldn't go into an election before my security is guaranteed. We shouldn't go into an election before MP because in any case, MP only development agent. I don't get a Kanya MP so my day. I don't MP be my MP Kanya. Now this is come MP Kanya. Oh my day. Who does it? Who MP be at for friend no can do here Kanya be chobi. I don't know what I say. What are they saying? Every MP has light. Napo ma 1 million lights. You ever go election 1 million. Say chema all MPs. PCs, parliamentary candidates, we're all giving light. To do what? I don't get it. I'm ready.
That's also what I say for your initial comment. But Maminko, yeah. Hey, I ran to my father. As a net, what na hoodie? Yeah, me no matter good and the way these are. What's it?
Say me the be me yedin.
Debi. Won't tanya this ah, won't tanya this ah. Na not more sure it is saying.
Oh, not more the boko.
Where sure?
Oh, boko.
Bibia da na kwemu.
Bibia da na kwemu. And said I 100% saba.
Sir,
we are trying our best. At least the reset agenda, say the nationwide agenda na. O man penidia to introduce no so ya fall to your dream. And you could to dream see a very man penny. I'm on also an agenda now or any abo Ghana no. We see the light of day. And now na ye na ye day. Ye na ye guso.
ho adwuma no yɛ den obiara yɛ den ɛyɛ
Kojo we are sure
very sure
not mo bibia na nakwem
oh na me ka say say even though we come and meet problems but problems na ya ba beto no anything no matter about my say yembe solve and even though we may try to outline some of the problems as in obi be terminal as complain but anything bia na be bohunda huru nti time bi wo ho a e wo say ye take the bull by the horn near the solve this problem no nti eno anso na ye den eni egu say ye be most of times no ya na manfo no and then my mention me director general major retired Bakanyi Koyon ne no ndwuma mention na men nana se ne no ndwuma pa wo ye de aboa nadmu since I all buy and nyame ensha ne no ndwuma pa wo ye na decisions are we take some of the decisions are very difficult to take but otunu nan a we see results from it. Sometimes what me take a decision and some of us become as a worried and offended. But at long run, nobody say no. This particular decision, major are taking has had a better effect in a day. I thank him for doing a good work for Nadmo. Now first, and when we say man for me as money and one and the ya sama bros wa matres enti o kuka Nadmu pe obi azi se mo na mo che mo ne anwa na de ade ntia na o be kasa because most at times no Nadmu no ye hwe han ema disaster esi ansa ya den ya tu ho na mo ama ye free a core mandate which is the disaster prevention, making sure say disaster doesn't occur. This time around, and into near friend resetting because we are moving from disaster, trying to help people recover from disaster to preventing disaster from happening. That is where we are. Number one, disaster education. Number two is to maybe put things in place, making sure say disaster doesn't occur. Maybe on an unlikely event, that's free. Disaster be see over be free be bad there. Ni ye de betutu akwama ye be ya ye nyina so ye measures bi a ye de toto ho because wunim eye dan ya adwuma bia ogana ha you can testify. This is not only to Nadmu. Adwuma bia be complaining about the weaknesses. He complain number one, he complains about the staff the strength of his staffs. The American so at ase. Na tire staff no do na den e wo fom. Ene na nchen gadgets na say equipments are here adwuma ko bia de be adwuma obi abema sa complain no but this time around we are not trying to give those complaints but we are trying to find ways around it to solve those problems the way I say nine lakeside yes you lakeside na say ya no
then I see
lakeside flood within this rainy thing. I hope you saw it. I saw it obi kraka see lakeside be flood there people may not believe it because it is perceived say lakeside is one of the most arranged area in Accra. So a banner say flood base here ain't see that, but on an unlikely event, flood I could see lakeside. And there was say ye corner kwede ye ko ye djuma. Enti ye koye no nyoma ato ayi chima wo ho aya ntimi anya mfa nya adwuma nyoma bia jinsa mu nyina
enough of them not correct enough but your brother like chilling me bacho what's it
you jump for the boys for long. NDC, jump for the boys. All organizers, Nadmo head. All say. What were the criteria and qualifications for putting them there? Jump for the boys. Nadmo, nothing. Your guy can't crack. I'm saying this because me. 8 years ago, my organizer, my one was the Nadmo head. And NDC now, if you are an organizer, automatically you become the Nadmo director. Is it not correct? I'm glad you have a count. We are researcher, we are deputy one to Nadmo. Yeah, they 2 1 3 3 4 4. Job for the boys. Nothing proper in Nadmo. Job for the boys. He's here, he knows it.
I don't know. You want to respond?
and some Nukubian. Yahurodora dancem. And I then or come was number one. My stating it very clear. As somehow I can say NADMO is specifically meant for organizers. It's a falsehood.
Not who you organizer.
I think say my brother.
May I ask you now? We organizer.
Penny. Me person me bra penny besa pedobium because number one, I'm not an organizer.
Okay.
I'm not even a party executive. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not holding any party position. But me judge more not.
But Abia, on my pension,
but you remember if it could be it could be fact. Say no correct. Remember. It could be fact. Say no correct. We check here. Organizers 4 years more not more.
Yeah.
So is it bad?
No, right here.
So what is all this thing about? Say because say organizer 4 years more not more it is job for the boys.
I didn't think about anybody organizer for the same more. I didn't.
Yes, organizer 4 years more job for the boys. And he even went far to say, see, we even take some people who are not even qualified. Patrol, let's state it very clear. Your MPP for no more found confirmed more show certificate qualifications no more for as simple as ABC. MPP are buying
black with man and
almost funny part with no certificate yet me pado be crap and the director are there nipa any home
baby dear minia come put them with you.
That's it. I will own him home by this time around we are doing all possible all things best see the not mobile able to ye.
Okay,
the reason why he will say that now let me come here last one. The reason why he will say that is that me blame me because they will say a job for the boys. Because almost MPP for no bar, almost ni ma dia potenti o mati na dum no. Because nyom mbre so no mati. Prof Bato dem kan so what ya se. Nyom mbre so na eden. Nyom mbre so na yate. Eye NDC abre so led by Port of it. And almost na dum. And India na NDC for ye ba, we know the importance of what disaster management.
Okay, me that say yenesi from now.
Not more actor e boy home by passed by parliament. It is say an organization has an act working with an act, and even recently we are going to even amend the act and make NADMO an authority.
Really?
I'm telling you, it's in the pipeline.
Breaking news.
Certain.
Making NADMO an authority. Committee was say
okay, maybe enough of the NADMO. Can we make progress? Let's make progress for the discussion. SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country. And Commodore said, "You could be around." So, open so become one. Waiting a Facebook walls is here. I think I've shared the link. 0260-1960-64 0260-1960-65. Wedding numbers are EBA lines no tuma. Ubetimi a friend house or wadwenkyere abeboa kai se dwumadie wonyumaku hudo be se numu a wo maso yasena de bia dada ye de ebrebo medima for herbal center Dr. Time Daso ye be kana asem akyerebo Electroland Ghana Limited for so yasena kese pa the home of quality electronics Time Herbal Mixture ebusia I've told you it's a prophylaxis uhia se de bia Dano Obenum, Sans Lexta Company Limited, woman of the yards, toothpaste, ya toothbrush, Abejaman, so make them somebody actually. That's a kind you say, phone konoa. Technospark 40 series. It also good. So remember, say when you are Womasoya Sena, de Biara Dania de Bremo, Badachina, Dominiqua Benya for Bunchedi ye. Nyamia Dumwa, the municipal chief executive, honorable, the MP rather. The member of parliament for Domiko Binya, or China Yamia Duma, or Baba Khan Sawa, but me carry this, from with between 2:30 to 5 p.m. Domiko Binya, and Rashebe Jania Waha, honorable Akurugu, Yashase, Yensabe Kanwaha, street lights, a problem, no, and come on, Yen in the Bedipa, Kessepa, but young courses here, Abekubisa, Minia, Kodaman. Street light home come what is many regional minister ding home come and some more kind no kojo agebiano wa dream mu no e kire saying positive and negative
Street light ho asem de na nsem pi we mebra penny ka ho nsem bebre, and I think say what mebra penny can I side with him when it comes to the issue of street light.
The street lights,
the street light I politics for Kroma.
Yeah, the street light I politics for Kroma. Too much.
Yes. No, I'm not talking about the regional minister promise. No, that one is a different thing altogether. But street light in general, yeah, they are politics for Kroma. When the regional minister assumed office and she promised, saying the first priority and a problem over like case of solving the case of street light. There is one thing. It is one thing saying it before coming to office, and it's also another thing being in the office and executing it. These are two different things. Ono obetimi atwi car fa afa kra say obi abetimi atena ne car mu no was started pa na mtema kwan so beach road ho na o hwe say hafa nyina light adum me na me regional minister anka be yema light age ha nyina na de obe wankaza we or sometimes we do say those things, say me regional minister anka ha me make sure say light be ha anka ha light be ya na de but what sometimes we refuse to ask ourselves and say see another street light ni ho ana bobs asan we ase na all some people are not at pose yeah they sa particular enyoma na show mon say o mo na nhwe so na o monye
but say the regional minister edin command say utie command
me tie pa. There are some people who have been assigned specifically, not even people from government, technocrats who are assigned for those particular duty. Not even, and yet this shouldn't even be a political promise.
Yes.
It shouldn't even be part at all, because it is in everybody's right. We have the right to have street light in our areas. And yet political promise be, and yet some form of scholarship. And now it's not for some class of people. And I say that be at least there was a street be a light now FM due to security reasons. But now it has turned to politics. Obi a won nim electricity ho adwuma. Obi a won ni idea. Obi a won ni idea bia about electricals. Obi ko no dem na street light.
Assembly man.
Now on the street light to go on a street light so. ECG no mu nankasa sabe. Eyo mo call man dey so me hwese street light area wo call mo ncha no so mo ni bi.
Akodi amanyofo no.
Ukwana constituency organizer kita miensa, secretary kita 9, chairman kita 5, MP or box miensa.
But rightly, what is happening in this Akasano? I said, "Okay, say, how much MPs recreate?"
So you understand? So the problem is channel na problem. No, we always wish to solve it, but channel na yeah the fast no, any mistakes na yeah no. Because if you keep on doing the same thing, thinking you get different results, it's a lie.
But Minister Naka say money is released under the former government because some amount of money, $58.8 million through media. No, says Caro abandoned on the ground one fan. Would you side with the minister?
There have been street like I don't have much information about that. Meaning maybe you're not collecting information free. But you make what I say. I don't have much. Maybe I don't know nutrition more who say Sikana uncle baby I was here. But what I have to say is you know that we have not seen street light under the MPP. We have seen it. Not that we have not seen street light under the previous NDC government. We have seen it. But when so I ever the street light what you man am street light let's face the fact.
And so they be a triangle.
Me say, "Ena me can ya man for people have been up. A man for Jumano no. Go to ECG and check. It is meant for a particular department. But that department in the street line only be.
But who oversees? One oversees.
Obi oversees only be. I will say who oversees. Obi on oversees no.
I aban obeja tum say eye amanyofo mo bo SOMPA
say ya sometimes no sometimes
mo bo oman na
amanyofo ni timamofo ni nyina ye ka ho na nya asɛm di street light more
na ultimate ni a wode ne
the street light
has say abandofo bo na wode problem
normally and I was see we as Ghanaians drop off the political lens. We as Ghanaians generally and can see it me say street light and I say light I be show area na any politician duma it what the man promise I was to me so boa o chantro but because you see yensu ye tuma ya hwe so any street light asem akotho abama nti the politician will also like to fulfill his promise and never for cinema wa free order from above ama ya free GCG ni say dial bobs no farmer the farmer MP dial farmer assemblyman dial farmer party organizer dial farmer secretary no muso ma release no ma jam. There was an incident that happened in Dambai Kratchi East constituency.
Yes,
when people who have no idea about electricity were the one keeping meters. Uko ECG meter ni ho. Je say hunu kura say ECG for na kasa timi da to so ko we ho no ma boni din. Uko obenya meter ni bi.
Ti say de uko bank say uko per dollar ni o ka cho say ko abochi nje. And that's serious.
And that is the country in which we are.
Very serious. Very, very, very serious.
Abedani cocaine. We thought the days of Kalabule was over.
Ghana.
But the AC in the Kalabule time is far better.
Charlie, Ghana.
So this is the problem we have.
Seriously, sir, I did check na minute na be sorry wo me mpa so na me hu say me Ghana ni a. Edu be bia na mabama bu kakra. Because agwa no say yamanyofo ne mpanyi.
See, me ntwa no. Won say me no you on the same line.
Yes.
Yeah ni me bia. Dada na ye. Ene pe very we. Ye nyintum. The whole time West America near 1,000. Minister director here come ECG. I go ECG for Matthew already say minister say am ECG can near 1,000. Me area am go ECG manager Maza me can near do more. You say am can near 1,000. Can near am MP 200 dada. Me assembly member. Presiding member me nyame dey 50. Assembly man dey 30. Yeri ma me arma dwen say yeri ma me arma dwen wo say me make election 2027. Into me there be there must be evidence of putting it there. Me ton me the bebo, but you don't determine when I put. Na ma chain me abokro no area wa na hu. Ye be to aba.
No, they
as we in the book kan ya no. Ya to aba no.
Also to man because we book
kan ya. Who tell say somebody must question. Say kan ya no made in Ghana na Ghana government bon. Ono kan ya no nyawe. Ne di we ade
no for say
presiding member not here and onyade mani kania
we na bo kania
onunu ashe assembly say yenko bo kania enti ye bebo ene ye hu so di akire ECG bo kania now be a candidate be vex
no di akire
constituency secretary be any MP you fine chairman ni nye fine na secretary di akire ne bo kania ne aka kan say chairman ni nye juma ECG kania bo chairman juma
meba Techi manufui Electroland abeja near the muni amapani nyinanso abo we Thursday ya 10th April 2025 Raya showroom foforo na wo Kumasi Techi man kwane so
ye dey Roma sorry dino anase backside ne die animhwe
Property with Samsung TCL Media Nasco TV AC fridge gas cooker washing machine deep freezer home theater microwave blender kettle rice cooker any amapapa ka ho nyina na woni mbribi edikan for baako 50 ebenya 15% discount eni achede iti brabeta de kan ho na nsenya
Kweku minim se waye she me kraman nane na so ebony show ho a embaso
Mane Honsepeno. Ebony Condoms comes in different flavors and available in all pharmacies, chemical shops, over-the-counter shops, and pubs. For bulk purchases, contact 055-230-0075. Ebony Condoms, Ghana's most pleasurable condoms. Make it worth it.
We got pepper mix. 21st clinic a sciatica expert sciatica no wo nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene ye fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu wo to ase ka wo se dwe wo siremu wo je ho ba bi a enye na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo ma je no Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa wo mu je international awards ahodo wo mu je local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu bie the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni ba bi a je 21st clinic nkwa wo mu de bibidro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama de ba ko a wo magidi wo mu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mu ho enkran ha sese ye wo Tantra Hill runabout se wo free enkran eba ye wo wonsani faso wo fra masaman so na eba nso a wo nsa bonkum so eho na wo behu ye 0540311311 0540311311 na se 21st clinic still wo mo ye sciatica expert
abushafo e because what was a pass boda so etie SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country kai endi chebe be lines ratum 0260 196064 0260196065 na kai bi say dwumadie ye wanyumaku ahodo ba say nan a wo maso ya sere de biara da na me ka mo hu nsem e de kire wo Technospark 40 series phone mu pabene phone atonsuo ma na wafa phone a wo de twa picture hey na no me de ba ko twa kwesi boku picture pa na ne fe e chen de e kura no me pato Technospark 40 series slimmer, stronger, and it sparks everywhere. Me pato do over phone na bomodi na to be ma wadofo. That's a kai you said Dr. Time that's slow. Hey, papa you boy you ye pa. Me pato so me get na you read that yare kwan crop. Empono waje ho enje. Se empono mo jabroso adawo ye obi a enwudwuye ene hawo. Anasa wote me kan na you me koko pa edi unya wo yem kuro anasa yare abo akwa cha. Dr. Time that's so Ebeka wasama about. About Fred was 0244 774282. Again, read them on 0500727215. Wobecha kwang ewon kran ha ewo pokwase mayra sasa no bo mo kumase ebwakwa gogo bia the government school ne di hwere mo. Dr. Time that's so it's our ultimate healer. Me ba pe eye electronics ato simple eye TV, air condition, fridge, washing machines, kettle, rice cookers, blenders, microwave ovens are ebusha boboden para for when it Electroland Ghana Limited na akora kotonia mana eboro ye hwan so abafom kama enu kotokom eye awo tu boboden pa na for when it Electroland Ghana Limited sample Nasco and out here media product. Are you talking about Samsung TCL product? Electroland Ghana Limited ebeka wasema mawo hwomecha kwan ewo techiman bia ewo main Kumasi station wa Kumasi obehu mo Kasi Junction Tech Junction and Crime obehu mo Adenta Barra Danceman Runabout industrial area BNML complex ne din hwere mo. They have offices in Sunyani, Mankasim, Cape Coast, Takrady and Tamale. Read them on 0245 949495 0245 949495. Time herbal mixture makacho says do it. Was a draw ube pet now de sifie na no pa bia wo no ma na oyire anom bi na abusuane nyina anom anwumremo beda na ma anom bi de biara da na monom a ade a friend piba ade a friend fiba enya ade a ebebe chew say ye malaria say ye jaundice say ye hunamre say mpono wo ho a wenum ato a wontimi ndidi no but time herbal mixture ebeka wasema ma mpono say wonya malaria na wonya etwidi yade fiba bia awo no me patcho time herbal mixture ebeka wasema about that's a channel so bi say so you bema wo junso a wo bre one kasa wrong say hunam na remember your general well-being it's not too well for you. Remember say time herbal mixture ebeka wasema about na time HH mixture and the capsules so boa bema gina brane ama maya ma mwapia fo wa wofie bomodin pa drugstore pharmacy shop bia ben bia na kope bi obetuna bomodin afre 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 ebusia area obetuna time herbal mixture ne bi ato aban timani wasra me hwe na sen a 50 bra kwesi boku ne sen a 50 aka branch ba kwa asa ne sino eya brown bi maturu a wontie me pato yard toothpaste ni yard toothbrush and na brand here use so abro hwe manu a hwehwe kasa wonu kasa wa kaboni bi ambo di pato te men kan nyum na abetwetwe osia no pa na ewia Namporo. When no nyina bete kama. Me pacho a yard toothpaste and then the brush and then the bed wow. But modern work cry how pe bia to atonwa. 050 161 9588 and again wo Kumasi 050 130 139 0338. Ebusia when you me kwa wan so ya sere and net for God and country. Jumedi and the bremo. Bra kwesi boku.
Yeah.
Okay. Menim say MPP mu say one more day ababehwe egu. Say the mobetimi akwakofa nomination no more filing. Sikana omudi atoso no. Kwesi boku sikana 600,000 Ghana cedis no.
You before ebe MPP ade no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Papa, Daddy Lumba.
I
think we lost a legend.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm coming for his place.
Ufi Lumba fie never. Oh,
the soon to become king Kennedy in Japan and a call Kuchia. Only around here no more as a be.
Okay.
Very good that he felt that me too. Na a call on a MPP or
Asambenya.
Shani Kase. I feel it do say that Lumba for like about 10 years. Every year I start here. No. And I mean, you truly for me catch a look. That should tell you, say, Sabranchen was an extraordinary human being here in this year, Ghana. And now for the next 10 years, every year, Sabranchen is. It means that there was something that Abiana Yami Ayana Yantiasi. For me, I believe that as a nation, we don't wait for legends to go. Before
we celebrate, we celebrate them.
Celebration and not tribute. For me, I believe in celebration and not tribute. That's how I feel. This is a gentleman for 30 years, for 3 decades, back to back, every year. On my release,
yeah.
In his 30 albums, he released over 300 songs, over 150 singles. But Mali Gra Yabio, I didn't go. We sustain the legacy for over 30 years,
over 3 decades.
3 decades in the gospel world. Only be two na gospel for going to me no. It's not a fact.
It is true.
And people say anybody know your mind. And I think we as a nation, you find your mind anyway. We say who said yeah no yeah no ye ni ye. And yes sir, did we learn all this one? So in moving forward as a nation, we need to look at all this one. With the MPP team. I did because only Boache Jacob.
Boache Jacob, meaning Boache Jacob.
Boache Jacob.
Me don't like us.
Wonderful. Making a video, so I catch Papa say. MPP couldn't be SNSM.
MPP then.
Couldn't be
Eshawansem.
Boache Jacob.
You
know what?
Yeah.
There's one strategic thing the NDC did. Super. Seeing Ketia be a chairman, some of us were scared something was going to. Seeing Ketia at a party, Nasi. Only party, no. Being a party member and knowing the party are two different things. Seeing Ketia, yeah. You go election. Many constituency. That's one of MPP's strongholds. And they said in Ketia 12 years ago, cast of a seat. Meaning you're fine. And that's what you did. And now 4 years, or they vote in Babe 3,000. Yeah, limited registration of Mimi constituency 3 times. Yes, in person. In person. One month for the Babe go. No better be on the area for the Dinkomo, sir. Say I didn't come in Anna or Basin go for a double or Basin go for registration. And two maybe he understands the game. My original chairman came there once. I said, "You about what 3? Other place also about 4. You don't know what she said. Musa no go be better." When the presidential candidate, people want to catch the eye of presidential cannot do what you told. Me who say you do your mama and auntie that. On pay mama one guy. On any bar no be share. Every time I be share, say you need mama be. And I say, "Oh, ba ni dey no ba ni dey." No be share because he was a former MP. He was a former constituency officer. He was minister. I see you have seen it all. You don't know the what I say? Yeah, but I'm for a boy. Fans, I remember, no one careful. I was shadow. That is the kind of person. Oh yes, what the party na say? On the Mushano Kasa, when you say many party for the Kasa, he know what to say at what time and what party people want to hear. Yes, Papa Major National Chairman. Papa's a presidential material. Yes, a presidential material. But the maybe I know him here, you see. Who says your mama was better than Sedu Ketia? Who says so? At that given time, which I said, at that given time, NDC election 2024 was won by General Mosquito. Take my word. He did all the job. He did all the job. He said, "Get ya. Who do you go try interview?" I hear the officer out in Oka.
There be minimum.
Officer, the officer out in Oka.
There be. Menana I interviewed that way back on Asari TV. And question about baby son.
Why is that say John?
Yeah.
Or to be set it tone him out.
Yeah.
Agenda him out.
Oh no, here.
Then I say you should go.
Sure.
Gender. That is how your papa those of us who know him. He best say me panacho. He said get here and say Muhammad the president, but they say get here the person NDC with my what does a do one that you get? Mean movie and person body catch me plane.
Watch.
Oh. Senka party chairman there. Constituency chairman ye share Okumasi e kan resolve here. Hey. Ya nyini hwu, ya dey be call. You put a powder in alcohol, no size. But he doesn't want to take it.
So you want to tell me that the current crop of 1 year AU when him say one way chairman for your party, capabilities, you are doubting.
Was for example not a good chairman? He was. But I said he was super. Anna. What was the chairman say? Real Madrid strikers and not Ronaldo when striker papa. But not Ronaldo. It's as simple as that. Many strikers.
Okay, so the Embra will filing a nomination fees.
Yeah, can I say? In opposition, sometimes and then Eddie. These are some of the things that we need to use in raising funds for the party. If you want to be president and a leader of the party, me, Hamininka, your mama was the lead financier of the NDC's campaign. He attracted sponsorship. And you could pay President Edi our campaign no budget minimum $50 million. Let's convert 600,000 cedis to dollars. It's less than $100,000, Abi. And you can't raise $100,000, please. And I don't have friends who can help you with $100,000. For me, I believe that there's a question mark. Yeah, call conference. Okay, the Japan gave 4 million Ghana cedis. So all the boy party no kwa. All the boy party no kwa. At the intina, on the raise
4 million Ghana.
4 million Ghana.
That's about 40 billion Ghana.
That's how much he paid. Tell everybody. Me, I was the one who was paid. The Zoka said, and they Kennedy 100,000 on top form. What I say? On top form. You really got to about delegates. I got to about 200 something thousand. 200,000. As a party, minimum TNT to come and vote. You must be at 20 Ghana. Sika you me and so. Fast. You must be at 200 Ghana. Exist the million Ghana city. In the other job 5. No more 5. 25 million Ghana city. They are can one India. I get it. And so for me, I believe that we'll be a presidential aspirant, no complaining. Because we are, you need over 60 or 70 million Ghana cedis to run. You need our 60 and 40 million dollars. Convert it for us, or 400 million Ghana cedis to run a certain campaign. Every conference you want pick up. The pickups are bought. Who candidates now in conjunction? So pick up again between number one stick $30,000. So by 275 regional executives in one count, we are looking at about 400 pickups to run a certain campaign. Now we're complaining about 600,000. Oh no, please.
All right, my once you are cool with that, from where you sit, MPP for say come fear some dear, but my moon, and they find honor scout with their basse. I'm pick forms now, Falina nominations 600,000 endorsement. You say Ghana
6 billion.
What's it
6 billion, Canada.
Pay.
Oh, $600,000. When because I'm about to Kroma. Now 600,000. 600,000 yes yeah na now see sa skawe angasa prof say 600,000 we presidential aspirant candidate open flag bearership election flag bearership aspirant no anya 600,000 ko peke from the andate na fie and there's who ready we go a political party no mo chichire o enye NGO
but that's what can be political party
no mo chichire political party wa what politics as e pa obo sika and the chichire party e mo be nada sika yeah time previously time they to about 2024 it was 500,000 it was 500,000 it was 500,000
kwesi wogu o se John Mama $10
oh and they said and that is the fact is it not the fact no is it not the fact it is the fact dollar is saying Bank of Ghana 10 and I watch here 30 I watch side because Bank of Ghana all says come about we so in business you Bank of Ghana
o ma se says come about
because bank manager bit before say won kasu won kasu you know go kasu bank manager politician you bra you zamanto no bro no talk about this about you na about you fako I say quest go to the bank and say you're looking for quest unya quest da ngo bo kwa wode bi mo quest fe ton unya quest obi ni bi tell abi commercial bank what time quest ni nyawo but when you go there who account say they pay me in quest because there are no quest who was say obi abi do kotoko be so ni want quest on go there
Abochi ni be say name
okay yo ever say we grow for 13.2 ever say by 600,000 I mean 17.3 by 500 still I know where we endorse here
no credit
and do this guy $2
I just say John Dramani mam abomoding in that aspect.
I am saying that dollar no about form and you cry.
Form.
Yes. I know fact. Now me mo na enye me face. Social media dey do settings. And enye me face.
Settings where the settings where
mami can you say you be can settings.
Regional minister Sebo
America. Settings.
What's your settings?
Mami can say.
Me too.
Ya ti kroma and I go for so no dey president ni bass ni men gola ntu chacha
chama esiro
asi men gola ntu chacha bass go for president into the betting task got two say the ya ngola be chacha too I go for so no bass ni ntu chacha I go for the yewe mama say ba betting ni no asese akwa bi we betting 10,000 we 1,000 ye dia we yo oba we betting 10,000 ana and your boss no anajo with letter of agents. No, Muhammad wants to see the question. Boom! I got too much. And I do emergency. Sir, once you know the question. Then the empire Ghana even know who your friend meeting. There's a friend 435. But 5 parliament they approve that. I got too much. What you say? We really a cry. Oh, we a pen Ghana was here. Me deal. Also, me a listening president. Majai. 3 days. Oh, you want to be now pay. You refuse to pay. I got too much. Who to be that one? Boko always implement it. I'm not going to be so. I go pay bill. You go pay bill. I want to be. You need to know Mama that show. Who go police station? Who go police station? Who go police station? Here come once a month. What is that? I don't know who to be. What's it in the area? Social media. Job one too much. You know to me across the embassy of social media. Anyway, foreign affairs minister. You go for I can't say. Wait for portal. Foreign affairs for portal. Yeah. Akwari as well connection. Nyawo dey pam no. Ogu ye to social media handle the pam akwari. Wo social media by too much.
But also minority no so can be say. In fact, say on paper no the economy is good, but say uba a form nye nyema border so osoro. Only minority na yadwen.
There's something we are also as a party we are doing that we need to be very careful. Politics, the perception here. Sikanu abochi ewo hiu Unti second of $1 $4. Yan way to be near who's a Isa watching a baby. The old Toby there. And I told me and also. Yeah, I told me also. And over maybe I don't have $100 phone. Oh, I give you $1 phone. A perception, a mind game. See that complicated abroad on the whoa. What does it? I have perception and I took go for team. I was just team to the church. Who can say about just about you crash at 30 or 70?
No, but baby sound say, Niama bo ewo drum etching. Said ye, one more can say, Yatati Niama boso. And you could drum, what are the brain, and said Auntie Susa. To want to think at your antibody, but to my dear, who said Ghana for Pem, and then you may rap or what Timusu. And what Yama, and another Munama, hanging up a Muna one tea on the area. And the area on a Timusu or Timusu. John Mama, the second company, the old one over you. John Mama, or one who, and one day, oh, was change my phone too much. I'm telling you. A more any idea uncle for a day. Because in my Ghana, I am more. Check those things. And I fried to go this say, listen, you open. And I said, what Tim so on there. Hey, Royal Roma. What can I say? Forget to say what you body means. What you body means of 50 cities. Yeah, anybody and also as a minute, you have on top of their papa. And I told the Jen, we kick it to be away. The Jen never got 5 cities before days to make car. And Joe, Minister about today. How much is rice now? How much is oil? And you always say, and you know, maybe that's within the new patriotic party, you know, it's also with the current government here, new crop of ministers, you feel, sir, Musa Demo, former presidential candidate, you know, the choir. Still are waiting Google.
Yeah, feels waiting Google. You move your feelings and a person can be powerful as Kennedy. Straight. That is for good feeling.
So, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia cannot win power for the NPP.
The best person to win power for NPP is Kennedy or in Japan. It's as simple as that. It may not be Baumia's fault and a dollar and coesa. What I say, but I know because the perceptions here. Yet to grow in a higher can say the fundamentals are weak.
The exchange rate would expose you.
The Kogan of winning moves a dollar negotiation. I have no piano. Since I'm 18, cousin Akufa, we are mate, okay. And I can't never reverse. No crack chalk. And now you're bra. Talk and crew, Tom and we are passing down and new car. Mate, I know you. Mate, no, I don't want to. We brought Baumia because of a certain level of economic identity to be made. Whether through Ukraine or one you politics. And then Israel, you need a bomb passing and to Hanon Trasso.
NPP for
me say, twice don't make Israel. Everything Israel. Me ma meet you up Israel. The old man here talk crazy boy. Me ma me say na no near top petrol. You talk crazy 7 series and I'm just was top 5 series. Indicators near my papa be akoya mama antino. Abi no be go to them. Mama be pina watch them say no na dollar na China no eku ya be pina. On pina ku je to be gum ya tiso. Obekonso ya tiso. Abroje nya chance. Ode mo be ba be chance munie. Ana ne o ka okay busa na wa frɛ emoni ya tiso. Afena mi be kire say na anu no na duty o so na de bi mu penalty. What are so now? The issue of economy. We fall flat straight. And for me, I believe that say NPP, the new candidate bar, Ghana for problems is here, job creation. That's the problem of the nation. Ejuma. I'm on your farm of you. In Casa, your lip service, I'm of so evidence base. And if I want to create a massive Kennedy, you need some common evidence based. One of the biggest coal store in the whole of Africa, India. Single owned steel plant in the whole of Africa, Moto in India. Oh, baby, I no grid for a power neighbor on a problem on young Wijma. And no, SOMPA FM. Which I say, one of the biggest plastic companies, industrial area, India. Oh, come say on January, oh, on board we're creative in old January. I get it. So, when we want to match the NDC, we want to say, economy, we want to say, I'm going to go ditch. We are here, we won't go ditch. I'm also saying economy. No. I'm going to go ditch. Yes. I'm going to go share. Me as a politician, son of my dream, empire.
Na
my boss, I read about. Why be here?
Well, say, I don't think I'm my cost.
Is this a moon penocre? Me come in as a politician, but I was a moon penocre. Indeed, me man go yes and this in blood 20 years. That's what I'm telling. But
I dream now, I'm a Ghana. And not the other Ghana.
And the mom has a Trump on you. Trump is in all Kakan and America for come fee. And every Trump and Nova. American see we the blacks and donkeys, the own young crowd. But if you Trump, but the president,
your national pledge is the same. Your national anthem is the same. Aya woto. Aya ho recite.
Omo mun ke bi san ma jun de. Ya ndi kure, mami ka sem bi esi ejo. Tama NDC upon. And Francis Do was one of the one financiers. E bi mas. And Francis Do e wuye, and you call the Chrome boy at that. NDC for the language 22 never. E jani siso. You book and people close so and I'm say petrol. Cancel. Ade nyame be. Tama MPP so ye nya power no na Francis Do ni ma me so ye na interestingly Francis Do so eba MPP regional chairman ntina a big funeral I go for ko bi e go helicopter ko Erika 46 ko obi o be Atlantic so ba ni na sisi so nti ya mfa so ade ehun se jo ma 24 by to abeti ani 48 ko politicians na be unya sana ya say ani ma go for yes and never do mama 8 I 2 go for 18 remember 28 don't have oh some judge don't post as here yes some judge in a grand suit or kutu born slap and to be minister I was your born slap and be a branch and you go butu what did I say to well
a branch and you
already na say you talk take my Chris well what did I say you talk organizer sympathy pa and a Chris abre yabu abre
Bravo is supposed to be that same.
What I am saying is that yeah, as politicians, what we are saying is that perception out there, Kennedy may not be the kind of politician you want. What I say, but the perception out there is all kind of crap. Perception I don't go for two. Minimum is if I go because already the party for that is the kind of leader Ghana needs. Somebody who can look into the face. Let me need him and we can't see. So that's what I am. Me on me tie pa me talk people go na that's not go get there me man penya kama pamu o me nka sa che ha brei ni ba police che ni ba e ba the credit ko police no only for man say ah yeah there also for traffic was the traffic offense how many count 2 count does it take you to court
Kennedy
yes call Kennedy na me who can say I go in airport control no we say we go control American city control no if I say here you repatriate him back when he was coming he didn't know he has to take a visa. This is a kind of leader we need. If your mama let's say so research here, or research you need somebody to sustain it. The man to sustain it is Kennedy or Hini Japan.
Oyaman, bet you economy no say maka say Nyama ekuyi on paper inflation marker about 13.7 is it 7-8%. And again on the market people are complaining say and some na maka say nyama boy atete so no say the bra kwesi kan na anwane e monkwa na yate so but nyama na aka na ebo ayeden what do you say to that
step by step if you want mu abeba nkan no so step by step then ya nyama no ye so far as I said at least people have been able to notice say at least 2 of the commodities out of all so there. It seems say the government is on the right direction. There is one thing we shouldn't also forget. Prof, many women now, even including the NDC. Yeah, we need power, nini lose power. General is a foka. Asemba kwa yeta kapan with my muha. And I say ade bomba from that. Yeta kapa, yini na yakabi. And I did the baby or mine could do baby. I could and we are sick on an immediate. And ya dear, a bed bathroom. It is sometimes cry, wow, power winning was a money. Oh, you best stabilize it. One can say a better so. Prof. the mechanism. So, if luckily enough, 1 or 2 government interventions be because even government refusing not to even do anything at all is a policy direction. Government refusing not to do anything at all. It's a policy direction. And this even the government refusing to do 1 or 2 things be abwa ama nyama so titia it seems that we need to applaud government for doing that. I think we need to applaud government and people in charge for making sure say are stabilized. And there is one thing that the finance minister has said. I think say I'm very confident in his words. And they say the bank. Or can I see way in fit any? Now there are good things to come with the economy. There are good things. So what we pray for, they say, ask our brothers in the MPP wishes to fall so that they can also power. No, we pray the good things. Yes, citizens and this voice in good things now to force in the new money in a then let's see how far the economy will go. And then 19, Brapeni, there is one thing I want you to take note of. MPP for almost boa ekase and your man aye kosu nyina economy na adwuma nyina the indicators ni na kosu nyina it doesn't reflect in the pocket of the ordinary Ghanaian. We are no more to see no one sabe kasi the economic indicators na aye far and then this for the bomb ho nsambra na eh ni ahihya to ho. So which is which? Prof, omukasa se no bi so omo say which is which? What's in the no? Settings. But settings na no, one I shall say, one what shall say, man, settings na jina. But I have some name is out.
Because as some now walk. Yeah. One will say, said the Amamuno corner economically, amount for budgets to say, MPP for say, minority in parliament say, foundation. Doctor, I mean, and former finance minister. And of course, there's a portion in the IMF, latest IMF report, and also can say, more give you credit to the Akufo-Addo government. Say,
no problem.
Yes.
So if I were them, we will flip from there. Settings issue.
And the settings now we see beaucoup Canadian.
No, this is reality. The economy has bounced back. Are real? So if you even want to take credit for it, you need to support and say yes. No, economy now bouncing back. Then bomia ni aye de ya bo ahye amama be to aso. But say wo ka say wa bo ahye settings economy. What are you trying to say? So many say foundation now was on settings.
And almost foundation by extension, no. Not just almost foundation and layer and settings. Debut. Yeah,
sometimes foundation be we are certain decisions be a team move on and young but they are good. You see, Ghana you do this stage because previous and successful government has not taken certain firm decisions be ananka. Fuel subsidization is only in Africa that you can have this. Is it not correct?
Exactly, it's true.
It's only in Africa you can have the subsidized fuel. Only in Africa. But your question was petrol gallon said 2 CD, 4 CD. My kebi also kebi. What I say, minya platform America say about one banji. What I say, banji goes to $27. Banji dollars you say. There is one to banjimbo. And I'm we $20. We need to be on your platform. We all make us one too. As well, when you're putting your platforms, one guy doesn't want to banjimbo. One guy say irrigation process will come on and you. Because you don't because you banji with so what I'm saying is that sometimes let's say foundation in area. Maybe was right. I said, yeah. Because say, because you say yeah. Because go away the millions, we can go away the what does it? No, she said, Juan. Petrol taxes on petrol are many. Mama so petrol na sempa, mama. Because now 89 pesos bishop, no one city never come. Now 1 city 89 pesos. And people for the 89 pesos home ba sem to 89 pesos ma touch me. Me get to be so some 1 city. Ana to road to on be so can city also we didn't come on mama what's matter we didn't come on again obviously 10 AM 5 also so much 5 that 17
but before I ever call my course no I could have by elections now also the tension was
you know what yeah as politician anything maybe I see sabawe say be kun to kwa ba umiaba Kennedy ba John Mama ba Ashedun Ketama Enkolidi me go this things we should stop we as the civilian no they be here follow as casualties what I say apart from how come say ba say asem because you no any fear can be pray catch me party penny pa bi ba yakoba election we pray bondi meeting already about any to we yeah conference 1 minute silence yeah we need you 1 minute silence oh 18 years to team for fire one thing why do we allow ourselves obi MP okodi me ya go be MP ya the minister o the 8 years or me yaka ya 2 years o ma go twetwe no me yaka ha so for me it's not about the two parties about yes you fire one thing around 80 million no what I say you want to say or nadmo me nka say nyame fa samra me ma me fear be problem be about we unia say plastic balls sometimes the other side the problem is DVC and Crawford.
It's true.
Where is the deputy? One mini problem. Yeah, MPDC ni va MPP ni va da into no so me. One no deputy no NDC no other for you don't get ya one ya pam no. And you comfortable with me so no. I got it. So why would you go and fight say MP? Abawe MPP ni enjenyi who NDC ko kawa papa you to tell see that anawa. What will it change? I want to tell you, no, what would I change? About we, the candy is no about it. 2.1, Emma.
2.1.
Minimum is around 2.1. The man already got in the 2 tests, so what we're preventing 136 times, and I can also prevent you.
I think candidates now more than the ban. I see me do no. I bet one more.
You know what? I could see it's so polarized. What I say? A branch here now, coin. I say, I saw independent says we you know. Factions be factionalism be baho and maybe ko born against maybe ko boy be I say amwa treasure I'm told he was the main man na or treasure the factions in together. I'm telling authority the guy was forced even to take this one and then the guy chair and then penny cast also for the constituency sake. He's a businessman. He doesn't want to do that big treasure. He doesn't want to do this in politics. But when he cast say look for the sake of the party. Sometimes we lose election
because some say anka ama say anka boy better candidate anka
I must say but look there's certain faction that I must say ba on be sorry about I must say we gave the seat out to NDC they didn't win the other time we gave it out to them because people thought I must say prime solution your group you also must say so now we are bringing a unifier, a compromise candidate. This gentleman has been a lover boy of Amasi. This gentleman, not the papa, no car baby, a tea. The constituency chairman is my friend. He was also interested. Other people were interested. There's one minor. I forgot his name. He was also interested. What I say? But we sat, and the wisdom of the Eastern region, you know, say, look, and the deal we had to so, way back we spoke about here. Where you compromise can don't say your body in the day amount. It's a compromise. It's really a compromise. The media to me for the two of us here. Obi MPO could be a Malang cruiser. Wake up, pay. We know me in the traffic man and Sunday. Obi are going to defend if I don't go begum. Moving go pro. Miming go probi.
Baobeko.
Obi. That's a conversation. Obi. That Baobeko went off before that incident. I was there. I was with what did he say?
Azoka.
Chief.
I saw me Musana Kennedy Azoka. I saw the video.
And I said, I think we've gone past this stage. And I was going to so you want to find out what really happened. The way out there, intermediate. I believe that Abane Koto. What I say? I don't know so call you Mobi proud. He will be MP. Could hear. You see a prepper. Parliamentary candidate the last person with me. He's the last person. The most secure person is the parliamentary candidate. Maybe general secretary or call boss a very or police class and they are in opposition. And then I see a bully for me, not general secretary, maybe he never called me. And he was risking to a car, no call. It really won't go plan. Do we end this year? Won't go plan. I ban the 2 tests majority more than that. 2 tests .1. Yes, I read that now. I read done so. I read. In the Japan, I will be a proud. Simple.
But I say, good man. I could hear a Jamubako. Said I make kind of say tension and mounted towards Akutia by elections. You know, idea any young say Antimian Sumuya. ade betimi de oye ni aba because no any abrante bi di nkomo asema na oka na na enyan wa kire nse akwetia etuo ho pa about 70% of eye one year e wa akwetia na sense omo ye man edwuma ni ti anti omo and I don't know as your party no how comes to member home you and you be Africans no marriage on one
the fact of the matter na say
tension most of flying because one
most of the time there's a tension equals to say in about a particular election na ebe duru okra na hwensi yeah it is a fact sometimes baby you don't expect tension na sanema wait me say tension grabba say everybody becomes careful but them gonna so what you say the reason why people felt say there is tension is say something happened in Ablekuma, so the MPP executive are raising concerns. Say oh Ablekuma dey need to share say omo ntu anamobi ana kere say dey be see akoti ana dey they also defend themselves but them gonna so what you say they didn't say they will beat anybody they said they will defend themselves but them gonna say that clear. So if everybody is defending himself in his own territory, who is going to fight? Will be a tension. No, tension will be tension. But
the area be mono. They will feel said they also want to retaliate.
But I'm telling you, say in Akotia, all these tensions, nothing will happen.
BBNC.
Nothing will happen. There will be a peaceful election in the memory of our own brother. At least, Yemfan Shannon and Munyam.
But who say more NDC for as a Quitiano? Yeah, sure, say, and yeah, one Casarma elections this year.
Oh, you find the serious election being near me, class captain election, find the serious.
We are sure.
Class captain. See a trouble quick class prefect cry. David. Yeah, the election be a copy. I found a worker.
We brother can be Susan. I was at NDC for the ground. I was at NDC for
the ground. Yami fan and crancy. Yeah, Panas and Bawun himself caught as a grand head, no cocotte. That be when you was about to have me. And the about to be your father walk up.
But because be fat, for ending como.
And you guarantee to make me off forever. Some time ago, NDC near one your parliament. Meboa
92 more.
Abedru baby Nyamenkwa 106 near Babenya. And Yamianka, it's a double digit, send your more double digit. Yamen Ajias Ambreno, 2016 Yanya 106. Bibi na beka hunting na Yanya 106. And it is a net make it up with Yamana said that probably I could take a home. I know Brea near according to 100 near the Akutaka Honiakaho. These are some of the reasons why when you are doing politics today you become serious because of tomorrow. Because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. You make answer what you say. What do you say? You better about 2028 near that's what 2/3 of parliament.
2028 2/3
people will drop, people will join. AK politics near. Enti de wuye bia no. The wuye piano. You need to take it serious. Until election, we are going into the election with all our energy, just like the way we go for any other election. All our strategies will be deployed.
No sympathy. No sympathy.
What is sympathy for what?
Nipa na wo.
Mesi nipa no ti ase kwa ye de no kokot asama makaronte. Ye de no kokot atmaje. No ti wo.
Na wo.
Nana the course.
I wish I have my ability for ding and come 0260 196064 0260 196065 0260 196064 0260 196065. Hello, good evening. Yeah, be part of any.
Oh, yeah, wow, this phobia.
I got your phobia, report to say.
You are the one who Bibia, Kamaneka, Bamboni, Kabibia,
Me bacho aban na abamboni. Nana do aban etwe mu ana. Anti aban we na kana ho asem no.
Prof na ya na only any prof any.
Akafi abacho eti.
You did kai manager telephone and telephone or home. I'm incoming black better, Dr. Brand Champion. Just because you are Safia Muhammad, and I can come with you. Prof, I was there. Nearly say, I'm okay. I'm okay. I've got the city, you know, now. Amanya, a real 110 after day. Which I say, and then our bagana, and I say, or Tigana, and 92
92 no. Nasa 92 the mobile county elections no ana meboa.
Na ya kwa na nyanyo omwana na ewo.
Amwana na ewo.
Na jarmin TNDC kwase. Tabanya majority. Na tutukra ya nko nkwana na uti ode na we ye. Na common sense no me nsia no. Aw, what me anya hu the American say. Na omia o kabibi say ya $50 so na niema boy dey. Bro, and one of the now to come and money at 5 city our Cantamantua and we are 7 8. I don't know anyone I want to say. Oh, you want to understand if you ever say NDC war and this propaganda now 2028 you go to the country. Nobody won't turn on when you did it because 92 one more parliament can cast it them. It's not the girl who are paying I've got to make it no. You're papa.
Agavia. Na osi 2028 mu betu omo se bank no.
Na de na o de do mama ne bije finimu fum sika se yi unwa na.
Wo mo afum sika wen.
Bro. Na so bi je fi oto ka atomi amanse troni wonte.
Eno dia say atesem but uni nyina so bia. But Akafia, aside politics, no, I did be so high and warrior memoir. Road accidents, accidents, see where you can't point windows. Kumian power.
Because just a bogu now, if you're back on the pan, what check? Oh, you can't buy us my magazine and the air politics. Oh, buy another truck, so. Oba na wotu akwan na wo ya ni de ni ania enka bibi sebesi accident de ba but yan se ka ho bi aba no wo na adaba bo no so aya mo so dia po what ya say God de no de mo de
Akafia wo ma hwan me ngwankwa kakra na akwansia esi e wo ye memu ha so eno so jo mama na eye
da bi o me me tese e pa ya enye no so ka ho bi ana won se de
da se kwa ni de ase ye enye no
na obia you can't see it doing.
Agavia medase. Hello, good evening.
Prof.
Yes, me pato wana me de kase.
Asa ya oni odabe.
Ya odabe, ya me pato yeti o.
From Bedamasina, mi chiamure wa fanfo na juma mo bo ma. But the management here was there, but I want to have the college in there, but I am. If when I mean, my point, man, I'm Chamu. Let
yeah, that's it, but I did not high.
Maybe they have me, man, the number 7 Kabaman can tell me about. Like I said, maybe Tiazama, Mahmoud Balmia, and anything. Na me ko manim za samba me ko me am kurumba me jo me yefesa ni kurbongo na me zo ko me kurumba ku ya ko so no man penyini ni mama yerga omu mi no ne o senga omu metako omu mama yerga
me da say san komo we dey men so ha we dey mesropa I say oh ya hwepe up hello good evening
Yini anejimoso
me ba do wana me ne kase
Bo, St. John.
All right, me that's.
Me no about that mo hono me tia na pa.
Me jere so pa. O da se. Me ba cho your friend say. Apam dada. Yo, me da se. Friend apam dada.
Me da se. Ka jere say for say o tia no.
Me da se.
Akra me kan say. If you be do NDC ni na no. Yen nyina NDC wo ye Ghana ni o. MPP ye Ghana ni.
Yeah.
To be a year, now you can't run a bit too pompa, dear. Said it, and this in come almost not check.
Hey,
much men pay, but when you hear me pay, say $2 to say na mani age e wo mu say ye say ye wonu say ye wonu e na ban ye te petrol so na ban do ye te so ya anti petrol so da ye te so ya anti dollar so da na say ni o kan na ye me ya me say wo say the MPP say o mo na start here o poku ati interchange and this is o mo na ye you ya nka he o ma kan so o mo na ye o mo na drum so o no ko je bosia that is no be can be say the moto so mo ye no bi na ya how adwene omunye di no mumu man man
na debi o na e be say waka banyo no ewie but e bisa ya kwantimpon so se akwanhia no ano odin dodo
ano odin no enti eno no omo bo da wuro ta ma omo yo opposition no omo bo da wuro say pana say ana ye nyina ye buku abonten na tuti MPP ena omo ba enti omo nso ano omo ntimi anso ano a ye be ba 20 ye kan say 2028 no o he tuna mahama su mere bi no beta su
Midas za 2028 nya dia mahama beba midas pass over edwede so hello good evening.
Hello chairman.
Yes abato wana me ka say
Nana Mankwa ni o Asalaja.
Nana Mankwa Asalaja bato etie o
mecha isenze jomama na mishia mecha ndisi foko ni nyina nso minia sene da ye ka no amamo ni de na obi ka nyisi ase eba ndc a omo no amamo nko omo nka ho kra MPP na ngasa de bia meka se omo no em se enja na ya ne doso minia be ma se o ye party na ngasa wo no no a asisi omo na se so mai bibia wi asundua ba enti no mpese omo ko wi ni na ka se 2028 die nya possible nana 2028 and 4 years for free so mama free so kura no enye easy ma wo mo in 2028 pa de omo ma no na ka ka se de ma wo se omo strategy bi se omo sha se ntem wa se panifo se wo sha se eburu si a e de woni bre de omo sha se tu eguma ne so ma wi ni de na so age se omo de ni bla shim ta de bi omo dwen na se 2028 pa de se kana be dan ya MPP pa de mi nia ensi afi road accident no nana accident fa ekwan papa ne kwan boni hu accident fa ekwan papa hu ene ibi kwan no hwe banka ekwan papa ne genya kwan hia kese am no say se me enye kwan accident dodo na fi da bafo no omo kan hu bi etosum yenu ye kwan so kan hu bi ye mfa nse ade baako ebi so wo mu a spiritual wo mfam kan hu on ye kan hu nam so sa bibia no ye ko nana to da bia akwanhia bitumi si a emfiri bibia bi ye hu mfam ebi ameka obi nyini ba ogi de wunyini o ewodin ewo ho utumi nsan ho edi akwanhia no de kakra be da bafo no fam ni yakwan de yemomodin yenye on akwan ya bi be so so yemotwe popo tumi eja pokwa se kwan enfie motwe tumi anye tese musugu aban wo sa bo aban wo se ejese yem se aban ye nto aso na so ma musugu ma ama se dem no na obehya ase mo hya ase mo tumi anwie o mi se ma panyin ma ama se ono de omomodin onye na fam de da bia masam ne se yebo mpae ma no onye no betu mo aga na nkoso na ga na yenye na yi braso minia
Mesumida say pass over radio, so you can also call and be a part of the show now. 0260-196064 0260-196065. In the chat, you best for referee radio. So my main coso, na men da my boy for because on my idea pa sir or my and of course we're talking Alexa Company Limited. Woman of the yards toothpaste, yard toothbrush, Abejaman. So again, Technospark 40 series, almost on my boy and pa. Medima for Herbal Center, Dr. Time Daso. Also so asere aboy empire Electroland Ghana Limited for so you better must say Time Herbal Mixture. I've told you it's a prophylaxis and of course it's something I also bombarding now with the two ufie na de biara da what people will pay the wadom but brag with you accidents on our road.
You see
accidents.
I think successive governments in any Ghana for any number of years Ghana edi any acquire that's a nay you took to Ghana 9 year road expansion and Kamoto and that's one of the best roads I Chrome had here. Nature say I'm on for Eddie Ghana for Yamo. Burkina Faso. I ran here about 3 years. To share documentary about the gentleman 2 weeks ago. Super. Huh? Why not doing say or tackle all major roads in Burkina? and our crack equipment have go on the Russian government. Oh, 3 years. I can't brand I don't. I am a Democrat, but you must have brand 10 years on Toswa. Oh, but never done in Rwanda. I'm telling you. What I say? In the end, they see your motorway coming 60 years ago. What I say? I never complaints I ever saw. Is it not better than most of our major roads? It's better. And then I'm on for yeah, maximum for. But it's the motorway expansion PPP demand PPP. And this is PPP that day. MPP by PPP for motorway. And this is by for commercial Cape Coast. And so we have to get the Chromo. We cannot connect 3 major cities. Kumasi, Cape Coast, and Kumasi Takrani, 3 major. If you go to Morocco, connecting major cities easy. And then they ask them, politicians, what is the problem? What is the problem? Oh, yeah, politics. Argentina MPP yet 3 lanes. I see a bone, same say lanes. I hate your road tax, road fund. Argentina is no big funds. We should move from here coming in America, even in Rwanda. You can go and say you did road. How you road? Or make me say school, no difference. Or make me say compounds, no difference. Major innovations, Agenda 111 is a good initiative. You can talk about it. John Mama AE block, it was a good initiative. Me area, a 6-story, 6x6 school back when you on, or 64, 84 classrooms. These are major interventions that you can speak about it. No MP because he Yamano common fund because he MP or a development agent. You see my MP 200,000 common fund. Yamano monetary fee 1.2. Which I did. MP where you man say because he's good die. Now MP because he gave VIP. Now oh move government machine. Petrol you could be a VIP no. Nimbo they give VIP project. What does that mean of what kind of country are we building? Yeah, in Klima Forum. And maybe I buy say you see I'm going for who. SOMPA FM. If you do election year, Pia, and a commission yama. Rollins ye, MPP condemn yes, Kufo by over ye. A good word on Nazay, Yabakuya, no chawi. Ah, bah. The interchange your motorway. Uzu.
Oh yeah.
Ah, motor circle one way, circle Dubai. Obey one way.
Yeah.
And it's a way fanfare. This cover 100,000, 300,000. It could be a no fanfare. Yeah, right. Waiting the interview of highways back on Saturday and Papa and Pa near cop. Which I said, so for me, His Excellency Mama, a Trump Bermuda, and I don't know. It's on record. Your mama, there, she didn't get it wrong because he's seen it all before. What I say? 6 months here, Jeremiah, they call Jubilee. I'll say, I'm good. It's another very good initiative. It's even 15 million budget for 6 months. No go in PPP school from Kuala Kobe Diom. They have a 50 million budget. Hey! And what? On the general report to me back. Now this time, Sika we are 60 million. MPP about 72 million. They are pretty we are where you come on? No, we are 60 million, 60 million. No, we are 72 million. They are pretty. Everybody does the media.
Ochina yebeye auditor general.
Oh Jesus.
Report no ho adwuma pa.
That's we 2 million Ghana.
Na ehwemo ayaye ma ye no. Ghana's corruption crisis. 2024 Auditor General's report. 18.4 billion Ghana cedis in financial irregularities.
No problem. I'm going
an increase of about 109% from 2023.
No problem. So the question is this: even 2015, na a decrease of 30%. Because everybody is
hi. Asamo.
Ah, you go. No politician ba defend this. Every time, no.
Asamo.
And you have some technical politicians. And you're careful. Minister Bia is an check. Minister Bia is not a spending officer, but to the me see myself. So
share Auditor General's report now. See the amount forward there.
What did he say? Civil servant be the brutal. Civil servant be.
What did he do?
Before I come me next house. I go bet you on it down. We are saying you can't about the media. You lose about no bomb. You know baby. I'm so young. Also me come on. Okay, me to go say 8 years so come to murder. Or chief director baby. Okay, you number party for number if you idiot tell you one we chief director baby bi am ndimi according to the best according to kukusi on the best 6 months ejuma kwada hye no efe kwa who da no be kan wasem we chief director
by be our business we you don't know
masa who the chief director at age 45 who da social group want to die who business we be but what on dey no okay chief director and no just go business and these people ministry wanna send them back na sector minister na ko German who defend it we should name and shame masa se usa tom close cow amount 1000 we are 3000 se usa tom close cow buta
amount 1000 are here
where one conditions of service se usa man you know conditions of service or to them free e man petrol free the petrol coupon in table so dey go bibi se friend protocol coupon so protocol no protocol the protocol na minister enya party for biaba the coupons 10,000 more me director here we are 3,000 oboa and then politicians will glorify these people who bow like a council who who's a politician behind the party for your problem that you cannot sit and concentrate you cannot sit and concentrate
only me adwin
as my chairman can first na yet outside no na me nim sa na nzen ma be hu sa yi no civil servant de omo party bia mu
nanga mo pendi sa
MPP ba
o pendi sa samsem
na ye yo kofu ya na de omo chi ndisi foi na ne onko chi wuntu ni omo ye kofu ya ndisi foi kem se mu de ko sisi yo ye se sa staff mo taji yo kofu
enfa
mo taji mo ta ti wa yo kofu ni mo onko chi wuntu no
e ti sa so na ban so sisa o ma pen bibia sam
omo mo ba bia prof the fact of the matter na say me means so I don't want to talk too much, especially on air.
Okay, that's fine.
But later on, Baba, we'll still come around the table. We'll talk about it one day. Inshallah.
I wish I thought they are coming to see enche, but kwesi boku. I know I debi kwesi boku. My Mr. Ken Kennedy Japan. Wa done the team poedi. Or you know why?
Okay, in Japan.
Okay, Japan.
The team body. He's a living testimony.
They say,
"You're not in Timpo." Anybody you may want to.
But I don't know Japan. Then I was so much.
Oh, Professor, Professor Topongo.
Oh, Japan. There's a Professor
and Topongo. Who can say when you go to Valley fee? Does it also? Where is it? As well goes going to have a registration fee. Where was it?
Japan to be Valley fee.
There is no complaint as a also. And have you ever complaint? You know what? Sometimes party money you say get your about NDC onu na mo ada video ana o ya da video after say be say this for me say buy lesson be say do get hu mo ka tire me we na ka tire me to me be na be NDC we say do on ka ubi e to me buy tell me you tell me o your book mo NDC for be patron say do get enti Kennedy ni na won no we ada video ya data force e gu because data force na be kan say papa no hwe kakara my na ma video hwe bi unti so boka party na area and data force follow down only there crow man politician ba got $6 million I go see cardio ama aban tell me ko politician ya and to don ka kese ma you no guess catch them point one politician please point
what's it asema na
oh masa you guys ya job so you tell me
guys when am job
oh masa
no bro who say them more politicians more guys
politician catch them me say you take cromwe politician be Ibrahim Mama a politician a businessman no ya do seconds mo you film what I say you for politician be so one no dey see na come say Kennedy one of the biggest fish pond wo atiase aso first soldier for no did you money fine fish pond cost almost $1 million for that check what a job someone fa who that say any people go about chance o say no go that dream po and go blackboard point evidence based I don't go the dream po social media go point me ne ko baby akọ bi sun sa
but e bia na oni bibi obekanti na
oh please oh bibi aye ne de obeka o de waye ne de obeka de obi beka na nu say be maka global ne de obeka o de waye jo o ni do for mu ko no jo o ma cheche me ye no na do for kan when I come it's not when I come what I have done when you come what are you talking about Kennedy Japan me ne ko baby Cape Coast University na gentleman be anymore and I say look this gentleman about 15 years ago, you're launching a Tescom. When the camera for men Sophia send them people. No say oh sir. Now we are the cause wa. No say diploma then. Ni mama no when ni who. No say Abraham kind. No my boy any school fees. And a scholarship go America then no my boy any coin. 20 something year down the lane. When you pose boy na ba. Test convoy na boy ni ba obi. Enti nyo no fra boy no. Na boy papa on kind was when wine. No bunch na bro. Me we say me ko gina say evidence base. And then me say.
And then that waba.
I mean to abo. And I just say yes see you. On boy ni see.
And then one number
Obe ka hu sam na ni. Abe ka bro fa ka see. Eh di bro fu kro ma emre. Kro we mu tete bro fu emre. Bro fu.
Ati kwa braje pon de obeye na brofo no obeka.
Ole bro fu yeri winya ba zenga. Ba obi ani mama ide senanga. Obi bro fu okani. What a solid team. No ni go. Ah, what's up, bro? Bro, trouble. Huh?
Oja ma ye ko wa se me.
Any you go can say. Who educate dey come we kan. Jo mo ba lo sumu ma dey. I feel we homo wono. Abaja pepe. Abaja come. E be translate jo mo sin ka for pedo kuno. Over 12,000 votes. SMBT about 25,000. Jo mama told the people what they wanted to hear. No ya dance di. Can you be here now face bo. Now mo face bo. You go there okay digitalization, computerization and free education. Then we school na dey own say. Ah. What's up?
I wish I for you come on see. I be sorry so. Uze chama were.
Yes.
Ne wo so. What's the name bubu apre?
You do that chama yesterday. No. And somebody be brave or honor I side with him. Most of the things are factually correct.
They all can you know.
Most of the things. Most of the things are true. As I said, they all can enya brofo. But for anka Ghana, anka kurobe tumpon na ye brofo de anka Ghana anka US crown to ye. Ghana US crown to ye because ye ka brofo class in US of no. Na professor for over there ma sati de nduru na bie English stations na hwe. Adwen kase for values na de TV3.
Ah, don't hear go baresi. Abusia friend be kobla abuchi. Nyame adom ochena ye be say share for God and country ejuma de so. Ma pamfo nyina be o say but yes sorry so hot bite news e trouble so. Na menim se mo betie da mo comment ye pa mo amofra nyina so no asida emfa mamo. Na unfortunately today I wasn't able to read your messages on Facebook. Kindly forgive me.